every time I update.
Mine doesn't. That's weird.
Yeah.
So I think you guys had just leveled up, maybe? Or
Yep.
sounds
And we
about
were
right.
going to
Yeah.
Nob.
Nob. That's right. Yeah, okay. I thought about throwing in a side adventure, but I don't think I'm mentally ready to run that tonight, so maybe we'll try to throw that in next week or whenever you're next in town. All right, you guys are going to head to Nob. Anything you got to do before you go? Sorry, go ahead.
Can I roll to learn Spectral Force?
You sure can.
I've got a spell book with it in it.
Sure.
I don't know how that works. Percentile something or other.
Yeah. Percentiles. On your main tab by intelligence, there's actually a chance to learn spell button you can click.
Chance to learn 75%. Here we go. Wow. Okay then.
Well, you can use a reroll.
I do it. Boom.
That's better. All right, that costs some amount of money. Page 84. Oh, God. Dave said he was going to give me a chart. He never did it. I blame Dave.
For what?
It must be free.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's my fault.
Yeah, it's your fault for not doing that extra stuff, Dave.
Yeah. Well, I said I was. You wanted to know what now? Exactly.
All right, it's 1d6 pages plus the spell's level for how many pages it takes in your spellbook. The main reason I think that matters is how much it costs.
How much ink you have to use, how many spells you actually can fit in your book. How big is your book, Dad?
Right now, I'm not going to worry
idea.
about all that. Mainly, I just want to get a cost. And that is turning out hard to find. Oh, here we go. Nope. I guess we'll look it up later.
Okay.
Because I don't want to read the 15 pages here. Figure it out. All right. Some amount of money.
I've got about 2,000 gold, so as long as it's less than that.
It will definitely be less than that. All right. There you guys were. Sitting in Verbabach. All leveled up. And you want to go to Nulb?
So before we begin, I do have something to bring to the party. So my father sent me a letter. One of our great enemies will soon be at war with my family. So he has.
Let me send you a message too, just so you have the proper context.
Be right back.
I can't find you. Why? What? T-Paste. There we go. There. You might have already known that, but anyway, carry on. However you wish.
I did not actually know that.
All right. Well, do with that information what you will.
Okay. And actually, it is this nation. But anyway, he has charged me to go into the elemental temple and retrieve an artifact for him. And then bring it back.
Okay.
So I think we should probably, if we're going to do that, try and get some information about it.
Sure.
Because it's referred to as the Golden Skull or the Death Orb or the Orb of Golden Death. So apparently,
Hey, is your dad evil?
no. How dare you? But apparently, when the humans of this land found it, they were afraid to touch it, so they just left it. So, I understand if you guys are not terrifically interested. I certainly would like to try, but I would want to see if we can find any information or ways to transport potentially dangerous material. So that's just my, like, I want to help my father out.
Sure. Is this something that we can pick up after we find Garmin? Or is this something that has to be done immediately?
Did not give a timeline, but I mean, I suspect it's imminent. But I mean, I don't want to derail us
Right.
for something that just dropped in my lap. The other thing I'll mention is that he sent me some Elven chainmail. So my chainmail that I'm wearing, I can someone else wear that. Someone is interested in it.
The magic chainmail?
Yes.
Well, Hank and I are wearing plate mail, and I don't think anybody else can wear that.
Sure.
I will say, I know according to the rules, thieves can't wear armor. I'd go ahead and say if Eric wants to wear armor, that's fine. It's just, obviously it impacts the thief skills, which sometimes don't get used anyway. But I'll leave that option open if you want to do something like that.
Well, it seems too good of a relic to just sort of discard. So what I'll do is I'll put it in my bag, which I'm maybe about a quarter of using, since it has the 500-pound limit.
Yeah.
So I'll go ahead and put it in there for now. If at some point, like if we're on an adventure and your armor breaks or something, even though it's a step down from plate, I think that it would probably be worth putting on. So
It's actually equivalent to plate, at least in terms of armor class.
Are you sure?
His chain? Yeah, it was +2.
No. Yeah. Well, just hold on to it for now. We'll see how this plate mail works out for me.
Heat?
So I just tried putting it in the bag of holding, and it maybe it didn't.
I see a bunch of... That's weird.
So I tried to put it in the bag of holding, and what happened was it created another one that isn't in the bag, but also doesn't have a weight. I did it twice. I don't know if you want to look at my inventory.
You
just grab it and drag it to the bag, correct?
Is it just called chainmail now?
Elvin, that's the one.
I bet you were dragging the name of it.
Yeah, you need to drag the 6 dots.
You know what? Just don't drag it. Just change the name and the location. Like type in the new location. That'll make life so much easier.
Chainmail, magical, and then if I just type it in there, it's going to sync to it correctly.
So if you type in the location, bag of holding.
Yeah.
All right, I just did it. Yeah, you hit enter, it pops up over there.
Oh wow, fair enough.
And that way, I think the dragging is too weird. You never know when you're making a copy or dragging the text, or like you have to drag on the little dots, otherwise it doesn't work. All right.
Can you make it a new day or whatever?
Sure, I did actually. I'll make it another new day. There, it's a double new day.
Cool.
All right. So, you guys sound like you're heading to Nope, where you hope to find Garmin, who's been gone for 2 months.
We're very loyal to Garmin.
Yeah. Yeah, that seems to be the case.
I do have spell slots left. I have no spell slot. I still don't understand the spell system.
I will look. All right, you got 7 spells memorized at first level.
First level's good.
Yeah. It's not letting you do. All right.
I need one more cure, I've decided. And I don't know if I'm going with the spell magic for third or not.
All right, you should be able to memorize stuff now. Maybe. Yes? No? Maybe? I don't know.
No.
God damn it. All right. I thought we had this figured out. Apparently not. What the hell, man? How about if I do that? Yeah, okay. I thought it already looked like that, so I was confused. But yeah, now it should work.
Okay, I'm ready.
All right. Who else needs to memorize spells or whatever?
I'm good.
I do.
All right. Well, you can pick them on the way to Nulp,
I will do that.
which takes a few days to get there. Not to memorize, because that would be a long time. Your trip to Nulb is boring and uneventful, just like every single time you guys travel anywhere. We're doing an Indiana Jones. The red line's moving across the map. You're on the airplane. You're there. Okay, cool.
Nice.
I have a really bad map of Nulb, which I will now share with you.
What's that?
This is our first time at Nulb.
Yep. Check out that bad map.
Whoa, looks like Planescape Torment.
It does actually look kind of like that. I wonder if this is from the video game.
Got that font and everything.
I don't think it is. It actually looks too bad for even the video game. Anyway, it's a small little village. The river there and a little dock. And there's a By the dock is the inn. I forget the name of it. Man, check out that picture of it. There's like an obvious half orc just chilling there. Not that that's unusual for you guys with one in your party, but this is the Mos Eisley of the D&D campaign. The wretched hive of scum and villainy.
Nice.
Anyway, it's the Boatman's Tavern, or is a place of interest. There's a herb shop, if you want to buy some marijuana, I guess. There's a smithy, there's a stable, and there's an inn that I'm not really sure you'd actually want to stay at, called the Waterside Hostel. It looks like the place where you better sleep with your hand on your knife.
Okay.
But you ride into town. It kind of stinks here, kind of like a fish smell. Run in, people turn and look at you, then just continue on their way. You're nothing special. Everyone around here is armed, unlike Hamlet. What are you guys looking for?
Is Garmin here? Do I see him?
I'm smelling that map too. It looks less dumb. You don't see Garmin. He's not just chilling out, as it turns out.
Well, we did what we could.
Yeah. Better move on.
I want to go to the tavern, the boat tavern.
Okay, that is. Yeah, that's by the dock. It looks like it was a warehouse once upon a time that became a tavern. Lots of people inside, probably about 30 people. They're all drinking. It's very loud in here. Waitresses are running around, busy.
All right, I'm going to do something. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
I'm going to cast Spectral Force and make Garmin walk in the door.
Is this before you go in? Or...
Yes.
Okay. All right. Mark your spell off and let me look at it real quick. Do you need it on your sheet, by the way?
I have it. I dragged it myself.
Fancy. You get sound, smell, and thermal, and obviously visual too. Okay. So, yeah. People don't even react.
No one cares.
Nope. I assume you follow in because otherwise I don't know how you see anything.
Yeah. I have him sit down at an empty table and just kind of look around.
Yeah. Okay.
Nothing?
Well, first of all, there's not really an empty table.
Oh.
But you could certainly sit, at the end of someone else's table or maybe at the bar.
All right.
What are you going for?
I have him sit next to the scariest looking guy.
How old is Garmin, by the way? I keep thinking he's
no
some
idea.
old wizard, but
He's not an old wizard. He's a half elf.
yeah.
He's
Maybe
I forget.
30s by now, maybe?
Yeah, probably.
All right, well. He just looks old because of all the shit he's seen. That time he got his hand cut off and got crushed by a
Twice.
wyvern. Anyway, the parties he has seen die around him.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, where were you sending him?
I was going to have him sit next down to the biggest, scariest looking guy, but instead I'm going to have him go up to the bartender and ask if he's seen anyone that looks like me. I think Spectral Force can talk, right?
Yeah. What kind of question is that, man? Looks like you? What, you mean like human? Everybody here's human. Or half elf, I mean?
Like, just like me. My twin brother.
He gives you a weird look. And I need 1 second.
I'll make it worth your while.
I got to read something real quick because I'm
Okay.
trying to figure out something. Okay. Yeah. He yeah, I haven't seen your brother, but if there's some sort of reward, what are we talking about here?
I flash a fancy-looking gem.
How fancy?
I don't know, 100 gold fancy.
Okay. Cool. Hey, what are while this is going on? While this is going on, first of all, are you talking or is fake Garmin talking?
Fake Garmin is talking.
All right.
I'm just standing in the back.
All right. What are the rest of you doing? Are you even in the tavern?
Looking for a table.
Okay. There's kind of a few long tables. You can probably find a few seats near the end of one, assuming, I don't know, are you bringing in, what's his name? Shoot, my brain's not working tonight. Your hireling and your other hireling? William and, no, not William. Thaddeus. And,
Were we going to keep Thaddeus on, or were we just keeping him near so that, he wouldn't go running back to Nulb and tattle on us or whatever?
Well, so my thought was, I thought we were keeping him on until we found out that he can't be a protege. Then I'm not sure what the advantage is of really keeping him on. I don't like, but obviously this is out of character. Like I don't know the down. Like if he can be a protege, obviously the reason to keep him is obvious, right?
Sure.
He can't be less so, right? So the question becomes, is there, like, what are the out of, the OOC reasons to have someone in the party that can be a protege? I do like having two people kind of guarding our stuff because, if we're in late, they can take shifts potentially to sleep if they needed to or stuff. And,
Sure, and we have my protege, and we have, oh gosh, what's his name?
all right,
with us.
you got Joseph Bauman, you got Thaddeus,
Joseph, my protege.
and your next hireling is totally going to be a William, so we can have a Bill and Ted.
So, yeah, I don't know. I don't think we need Thaddeus with us.
If he is interested in tagging along for now, I'm fine with.
You guys were like talking about hiring him last week, and he was like, "Well, like, what are you going to pay me?" And I don't think that conversation went anywhere. So that
I was not interested in hiring him at all.
Okay.
But I didn't want him to leave ahead of us and try to get to Null.
All right. Oh yeah, and you guys had seeded a rumor that you weren't going to be annulled for like a month, right?
Right.
Yeah, I remember that now. Okay, well, if I need to know, did anyone want to keep Thaddeus and actually pay? He's not going to stay for free, obviously.
Yeah,
Right.
I'll keep Thaddeus around.
All right.
Why? He's obviously not a good guy. We know this as a fact. He's just not a good guy. As a matter of fact, the cleric probably has a problem with him.
He was not a good guy. I'm going to make him a good guy.
Yeah.
I'm going to reform him.
Redemption arc. I like it.
That's right.
I like the possibilities. What is just so we have an official weigh-in? What does Hank say about all this? I know Hank didn't have much of a problem with it before, but
Yeah, I don't see what he brings to the table since we have plenty of non-evil people with us. At least, maybe he's not evil.
he can show you where the temple is. Maybe you need to hire. Like I'm assuming this is kind of a conversation you had with him, because at one point you guys were like, "Yeah, let's do this." So I'm assuming this conversation at least came up with him. He's happy to hire on and just get like a half share of treasure. He's happy to hire on, and that would be like he's expected to fight and stuff. He's happy to hire on as more of a hireling like Joseph for like what I think 2 gold a day or something.
Yeah.
He also could do a one-time deal with you guys where you pay him to show you where the temple is, because he has been there once.
Okay. I'm good with that.
Or you know what? He could try drawing you a map, but you can tell real quick he's not the brightest tool in the shed, and that might not be a very good map.
Yeah.
My take is, well, so how about this for a deal? I mean, would you guys be interested in having him try and prove himself in some capacity?
I personally don't care if he proves himself or not. Nobody can use him as a protege, and we've already got 2 guys. I mean, do we need more?
All right, so then the one-time fee to show us where the temple is. That seems like the going thought. Do we have disagreement there? I mean, I know Histon disagrees.
That's fine.
How much does Histon disagree?
I was thinking of having him stick around, like, physically next to me in case things go bad. It's kind of like a bodyguard situation.
I mean, you could hire a non-evil bodyguard.
I guess that's true.
You can make a protege for that
Or
matter.
you could, just stop blowing up your teammates, and maybe they'll look out for you more.
I mean, that's stretching it.
How long ago was he at the temple?
Yeah, 3 months probably.
I can do like a Vulcan mind read on him with a 3rd level spell, and then he doesn't even have to come with us.
Like on the sly, or
No,
Or-
clearly not. No.
or you'll pay him for his mind reading.
He does get a saving throw.
Yeah, okay. I mean, he can purposefully let the saving throw go if you're like, hey, we'll pay you with 50 gold or whatever just to read this out of your brain.
Seems worth it.
Allows the priest to read a single memory of the subject. Priest experiences the memory with the same intensity as the subject. The time required to view the memory is 1/50th of the time of the actual event. So I don't know if.
Wait, so you get
temple.
You get 1/50th of the memory that he had?
No, that's how. If you wanted to watch a 1-hour thing, it would take a little over a minute.
Oh, okay. What spells? This?
Memory read. It is out of Tome of Magic. It does not appear to be.
Sounds cool, actually.
It drains me of 1 to 3 points of Constitution until I get a full rest.
Yeah. I mean, you've had the whole week in town and stuff, so. I'm assuming this is... Because right now, this is like pre-going to Null. We're trying to figure out who was going and what was there.
Yeah.
You get a 2nd saving throw if it's more than 6 months old.
That's a neat spell.
Yeah, I thought so.
Well, okay, yeah. If you're going to try to do this on the sly, he gets a saving throw. If you're just like, hey, I want to do this to you, I'll give you a little bit of money for the info. Like,
and then you don't have to waste your time coming with us.
Yeah, pretty much.
It might be like you're not going to try and do it on the sly, right? Because
that doesn't seem like a thing that I would do.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Unless
I feel
it
like
was
that's
like if we captured an
Like
evil priest or something, that would maybe be a different thing. But
right.
Okay.
So here's a question: are you only able to see one thing?
it's like one memory. It's not real specific.
Are you 5th level now? Yeah, you're 5th level. So you could see up to 5 hours worth of memory, it sounds like, because that's how much time you'd have.
Okay. I may have missed that.
Because honestly, I would like to know how evil this guy is.
Well, your duration is 1 round a level. It says you can see 1 hour of memory in about a round. So I'm assuming that means you get about 5 hours worth of memory at most.
Oh, that I don't know if that can I see a memory of him remembering how to get to the temple?
That seems weird, but
You would probably see the memory of him going to the temple.
Given that
Sounds like
he's
it would take more than 5 hours.
given that he's a willing participant, he could probably help. He could fast forward to landmarks and stuff like that. You know what I mean? He could give you the Cliff Notes version. I don't know, man. You decide.
Can't decide. Brain aneurysm.
Or don't decide. That's fine too.
I mean, I would get whatever information I can if he's cool with it,
All right.
or some amount, how much we want to offer.
I mean, I think it should be. I think 10 gold per is fair, unless you guys disagree. But and if he feels like that's not good enough, then let's talk through it. But I think that ends up being 40 gold. I think that. I mean, it's not 50, but I think 10 gold per is pretty fair.
So his thing is he gets to keep this chainmail armor that he's wearing.
Oh yeah,
Because
We don't want that.
you guys did take his plate, but I believe you let him wear chain. He gets to keep what he's got, and then 10 gold. He'd be down with that.
sure.
Okay, let's do that.
All right. So, you see a memory of him and Larath and two other guys. You kind of recognize them as people you killed, who are wearing plate mail. In fact, wearing plate mail in the moat house. The lieutenant and the sergeant or whatever. They're all making a trip from Nulb. Larath seems pissed. He keeps telling everybody to shut up whenever they try to talk. They head out of town. They go east. They're into the woods. They seem to follow a deer trail for a while. After that, they follow where Larath goes. Generally, you're heading northeast from Nulb. It's hard to know exactly because you're not on a road or anything. They are on horseback, though, so it's at least rideable through the forest. It's not like really thick undergrowth. Which is the main reason they're sticking like deer trails and stuff. They finally get there, and this is probably about 4 hours from Nulb. It's really not that far. And it is a big, scary-looking place. I probably have an image.
Does it look like the front of the module?
Yeah, not everyone's seen that. Here's one of them. Oh, here's the better one.
Ooh, that is scary.
There probably wasn't the big lightning storm in the background right then, as it turns out.
Is that the 3.5 remake?
No.
Oh.
The remake is actually like a sequel.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It takes place like 8 years later or something.
It's the return to.
Yep.
Ah,
You even get to go to the moat house again. Let me think about this. Yeah, okay. They don't actually go in the temple. Let me drag you another map here. Nope, can't be that one. 1 sec. Actually, I can't drag you a map because I'd have to set up line of sight and everything. It's past the temple, but it's within the grounds. There's like it's a big crumbled wall like around the temple grounds. Far in the northeast corner is a tower. They go there, knock on the door. Inside are a bunch of men, humans, mostly dressed in like leather and chain. They see Larath. They all just step aside. Go into the tower. They go into a room on the first floor. Open up a hatch in the floor, which was pretty well concealed. Like in the memory, Thaddeus did not see it until Larath just walked over to it and opened it up. It's kind of like a perfectly fit stone underneath the bed. Opens it up, goes down. walks quite a while down an underground tunnel. Tells the other three to stay there for a minute. Continues on. They're sitting there with a lantern.
So I question.
Yeah. Granted, only Andrew sees us, but
Yes, and this is something I'm telling Andrew. Please try to pay attention to anything that could be like he's trying to stick to one side of a hall, or he is doing anything that might be disarming a trap or anything like that.
I gotta just pull up some maps here because I gotta make sure I get this. No. So slow. All right, there we go. You hear. Oh man, this might be a problem. One moment. I was not prepared. There we go. They hear some roaring up ahead in the darkness. Everyone there seemed a little unnerved by this whole place. None of these three guys are like hardcore elemental worshippers or anything. And none of them have been here before, based on the conversation you're overhearing in the memory. Lareth comes back and has some blindfolds that everyone has to wear. Continue on. It's really not that far. They walk for maybe a minute, and then Lareth has them take the blindfolds off. And he says something about a basilisk. And then they go up a ladder, come out a trapdoor in a circular room. It looks like the trapdoor they're coming out of looks like it was secret on the side that they're exiting to. From their side, it was obvious. You know, it's just a ladder going up into the ceiling. And that's probably about the point the memory ends. They're definitely inside the temple at that point.
And what
and they're probably
when you got there,
based on what you were seeing, like when they were going in this underground tunnel, like it was sloping downward, like they were probably, hard to be sure, anywhere from 50 to like 300 feet underground. And what was your question? I'm sorry.
like what were they doing at the temple? Why did he have to go?
Based on the conversation, well, actually, you can just ask
I'm just
him,
asking
I guess.
him now that
Yeah.
the spell is done.
He was supposed to meet with the leader of the fire temple. Anyone who starts to kind of rise in the ranks has to go meet with the priests. It wasn't really a conversation, though. It was like the priest cast some spells. He doesn't know what. And then they were just like marched away after that. It was...
Okay. I will mark
it was
off
like a loyalty
roll.
check was his impression.
I will mark off 10 gold. Thank him. Tell him not to kill anybody.
Stab him in the back. I'll try. Not to.
No promises.
Today. All right. He's planning to get out of the entire area. And I'm assuming this is after you leveled up in Verbabach, but before
Yeah, it would have to be.
you leave. All right. Okay. Okay, now you're at Nulb.
Look, I found
I stare
Garmin. He's at the
into
bar.
nothingness for a while.
What Who's all going in the bar?
So probably all are, aren't we?
I cannot answer that question.
Oh, I want to see how this spell gets us hurt. So I got to be in the bar for that.
It doesn't look like
I'm
anybody's
going in and
reacting
get
to it.
drinks.
Of
Yeah.
course, you're going in to get drinks.
Hey,
So you're probably shouldered right up to next to fake Garmin.
No, he's at the bar now.
I thought you were talking to the bartender. Who were you talking to?
Isn't the bartender at the bar?
Yeah, that's why I said he's probably
Oh,
shouldered right up next to
Okay,
Garmin
then
if
yes.
he's going to get a
Sorry.
drink.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I have a map for the hotel or the hostel, but apparently not for the inn. So, oh well.
That's okay.
Everyone else is in there, just like standing by the door. They found a table. I think Dave found a table.
Yeah, I think I was looking for a table, at least somewhere I could take a load off.
All right. Cool. And rewinding a minute, what was Garmin? What was their conversation right then? You were about to ask another question.
He was gonna say he's gonna make it worth his while.
Oh yeah,
Flash
you
that-
flashed
that
him the
gem.
gem. That's right.
That's right.
That's right. Okay.
and now we're all marks. Great.
There is a waitress who's coming up to like get some, refills for the drinks, and she happens to glance at Garmin, kind of jumps a little bit, drops her tray,
Uh-huh.
and then kind of recovers and starts picking up everything she dropped.
How close is she to Garmin? Like right next to her?
Pretty close, like within a few feet. Yeah.
I go over and help her pick up the stuff she dropped.
Garmin or you?
Garmin, I'm not doing anything.
Garmin cannot actually pick things up.
He's an illusion.
Really?
He is an illusion. Yes, he has no physical presence.
I thought a spectral force could push things out of the way.
I don't believe so, but let's
Okay.
double check. Spectral force. Sound, smell, and thermal illusions are included. Otherwise, it is the same as approved.
Okay.
Let me double check that approved can't do that. Yeah, I don't think so.
Then I just walk over to her and ask her if she's all right. If she saw something that spooked
Yeah.
her.
She's eye level with you as she's bent over picking these things up.
Uh-huh.
How do you make an illusion of a force if there's no... Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. Anyway.
She doesn't say anything.
No, no, thank you for help. No, I thought it's nothing. That's all she says. She doesn't know you. She's not gonna have a whole conversation with you.
Fair enough. I ask her if she's seen anyone like me around here.
Hey, Eric, give me a an intelligence check. Yeah, you see someone at the bar kind of go up and just casually brush against illusionary Garmin.
Uh-huh.
And I mean, you know what he's doing. You can tell he's trying to pickpocket, but you also see the very confused look on his face as his hand just goes right through. But he doesn't say anything. He just kind of gets a really weird look and then hurries out the door.
This is Phantasmal Force or Improved Phantasmal Force?
This is Spectral Force,
Spectral.
which is basically improved Phantasmal Force.
Double improved.
Improved.
I'll get some drinks to take back to the table, and on my way, I'll swing by Histon and let him know. So at least one guy is determined you're a fake. But
Okay.
So wrap it up
Uh,
soon.
With that news, I have Garmin.
Can I get you something? The bartender says to Garmin.
No, I thought I was going to meet a friend, but he's not here.
I thought you were looking for your brother. What friend are you looking for?
Joey Joe Shabadoo Jr.
What's the guy's name that we're looking for? The big bad.
I can't help you with that because I honestly don't know
The
what
guy
you're
that
referring to.
You're just gonna name off some of the
who's
guys.
the guy that we mind melded.
Thaddeus?
Thaddeus. He was following a guy, right?
The guy you killed? Larath?
We killed Larath.
Larath.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
That's
Oh,
not gonna work.
I say Larath then.
Well, they don't know. Yeah.
Right, they
True.
don't know. Larath. Looking for my
Well-
buddy Larath.
They may not know.
Yeah, give me an intelligence. You know what? What are you doing? Well, you can't really have a conversation. Okay, you're probably not having a conversation with her anymore, so it's fine. But just to be clear, though, you can't really have simultaneous conversations as your illusionator, your guy. Just so you know. Yeah, the guy kind of freezes up a little bit, and then suggests that it's time Garmin get going.
All right. Garmin heads out the door.
Probably evaporates.
Yeah,
He heads literally through the door.
Do you go push it open in front of him?
Yeah, that's probably smart. I push the door
Actually,
open.
you could probably have the illusion look like the
make
door open.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Okay.
I
Illusion
believe the area on the spell is a 40-foot cube, so I'm assuming you're kind of centered around the door and the bar and the immediate outside.
Yep.
It does not move with you, just so you know. So yeah,
Okay.
Garmin, turns the corner, and that's about the edge of your spell. You can have him you can have him stand out there, or you could have the spell stop. It's up to you.
Can't you have him like disappear in a flash of light since he's a mage?
All majory like.
Throw a mystical ball at the ground and disappear in a puff of smoke. Garmin does.
Outside, he does, like in the door.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Just in case anyone's watching.
Everybody glances and looks and seems surprised, and they start making comments like, "What the hell?" A couple people get up and go look around. And you can either release the spell, or you can just keep it going. Like, just because you're not doing Garmin anymore doesn't mean your spell has to be over. It lasts as long as you concentrate.
Yeah, I'll hold on to it.
Plus 3 rounds.
Can I speak to my buddies while I'm doing this?
Yeah, I'll assume you could do like a half. You wouldn't be able to cast another spell. You wouldn't be able to attack or something, but you could move at half rate, have some conversation. It's kind of like multitasking, trying to program while someone's having a conversation with you. That's about where you're at.
I walk over to whoever's not at the bar.
I'm not now. I grabbed drinks and took him to the table.
All right.
Yeah, we found ourselves a table.
I go to the party and tell them that the waitress knows something about Garmin. She reacted.
You probably
with a
caught her.
surprised look.
You probably caught her name too. Let me.
Okay.
Lisa. I don't have my map, so it's hard to find the right thing. No. Damn it.
Nob, damn it.
No, but damn it. There we go.
I don't know if that's the place I want to go to.
All right, I almost found her name. I'm real close. Nope, I lost it, but I'll get it to you. You know what? Her name is now Cindy.
Cindy.
Very solid fantasy name.
Mm-hmm.
I'll say.
Why can't I? I was literally staring at her name a minute ago. Whatever.
You're just not prepared for this session.
I wasn't prepared for the Spectral Force. Honestly, I am a little off. I was going to run a side module, and then I just decided I'm not in the right mental state for what that one is tonight. So it's more spooky horror themed. Got to time that for Halloween.
Yeah.
Do you know this is session 20?
Wow.
Yeah. Lodris, there it is. Literally in bold. How the hell? How the hell do you pronounce that? That's her name right there.
Cindy Lodris.
What are you calling her Cindy for? No one said that was her
Call
name.
her Sydney.
Lodris.
Who would have a bar name named Cindy? That's crazy. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, yeah. She's going around serving drinks and stuff again.
Okay.
And yeah, I guess that's really all she can do. I mean, that's all she does. The ale here's fine. Not watered down. It's not great. But, it'll get you drunk if you drink enough of it. A couple guys are eyeballing you from, the other end of the table. Sizing you up because you guys are, friggin' decked out in plate armor and shit. Most of the guys in here do carry weapons, but they're, at most you see leather armor in here.
Okay. Well, are we going to let them know that we're sizing them up too? Nobody seems interested in that. So, I guess we're just going to be like people watching right now, seeing if we can hear any snatches of conversation or anything. That
I want Histon to just keep parading in a group of bizarre individuals to ask the bar questions.
I'm using my illusion right now to drink a giant glass of beer, like German boot-sized.
Man, where are those rumor tables when you need them? You hear people talking about, how the fish haven't been biting lately. Someone's saying he swears he saw a werewolf the other night out in the forest, and all his friends laugh at him and say he'd be dead if there was actually a werewolf out there. I don't know. I mean, nothing really. You don't hear anything about the temple or Larath or Garmin or anything that you're probably keeping an ear out for.
So what do you guys think? Is our best bet trying to talk to this waitress?
Yeah, I think so.
But not here, right?
Probably not.
I have charm.
Well, we can try that not in the middle of a busy bar.
Come on.
We're just going to hang out here until close. What time of day is it?
Question.
This place doesn't really close.
Oh, well, okay. When she gets off work, maybe?
Yeah,
Maybe we could notice that.
You gonna ask her, or are you just gonna drink till it happens?
I got another question.
My vote's number 2.
Can
All right.
Histon use his illusion to not look like he's casting a spell since it sticks around for 3 more rounds?
No, it doesn't really work that way.
Ah.
You can't kind of fake out invisibility.
You
which
could
is
make an
essentially what you
illusion
notice.
of like a wall in front of you.
Be totally subtle. But yep, technically, I guess that's a thing you could do.
Pretend to walk outside and just not be there anymore because of your illusion.
After drinking a few more hours, by the way, you guys should probably mark off a few, like 3 gold at this point each.
Sure.
You are coming to understand that this barmaid is not actually like she is. She does serve the drinks and all that. You're coming to understand just partially what's weird is you see the way some of the other barmaids are treated. She's not treated like they are in terms of people trying to grab them or talk dirty to them or anything. Eventually, you overhear enough conversations where you come to understand she actually owns the tavern.
Okay. Then maybe we should talk to her in some non-hostile fashion.
Yeah, the bad part about that is I think that she might be done with her shift and then like have a place in the bar that she just retires to.
Yeah. Well,
So Dodge, I'm going to pull you into the side room for a sec. Hey.
Yep.
So you've got Thieves' Cant. You're picking up some of the people in here, kind of through some slang they're using and some hand gestures and stuff. There's a good number of guys in here, probably. I mean, it's hard to be sure, but at least a dozen in here are pirates.
Okay.
And this kind of seems like this is the place they hang out when they're not off doing pirate shit. And also from like what you're picking up, like they're just a few of them. There's a lot of pirates. This is just the ones who happen to be in the tavern right now.
Yeah.
And you're also getting the sense that somehow Lodris, she's not like necessarily a pirate herself, but she is
Works
apparently
with them.
she's getting it on with like the head of the pirates.
Okay.
He's like, she's like his woman basically.
Mm-hmm.
So that's some information you're able to gather through all this. Be careful communicating it to the party in here because that would be hard to do without being overheard.
Sure. Along those lines a little bit though, I'm trying to keep an eye out to make sure no one's going to be trying to rob us.
Yeah, I've already been assuming that.
Yeah, especially after showing gems, high value gems in here.
So far, people are kind of eyeing up Histon a bit, like it's maybe an easy mark. But the other guys are all decked out in pretty heavy armor, and they're just kind of like they're not willing to do
Tangle
that.
with that. Yeah.
So, all right, let's head back. I'll put you in
Okay.
there. We've returned.
Yeah.
We cast some fireballs and killed everyone in the bar while you were gone.
Cool. I like it.
that's only because that's what Histon wanted to do.
They're worth 7 XP. They're worth 7 XP each.
Awesome.
All right, on to the next bar.
Let's just start killing villagers till we get someone who has a lot of experience points. If that means they were high level, then we speak with dead on that person.
Ooh, I can cast that now, so that'll be fine. I can ask 2 questions at my level.
Hell yeah. How long can they be dead?
Not very long.
Not very long.
Minutes.
Oh, sorry. Not got enough sleep this weekend. Okay.
Too busy.
So yeah, the day's going on. Too busy what?
Trying to get out of hell, huh?
Hades is so much fun, man. That's a good game. But anyway, yeah. So it's getting on 8, 9 in the evening. Lodris retires to a back room. The overall the tavern's still popping off, but she's not working it right now.
So she's already left. We probably missed our opportunity to talk to her.
This is her
Sure,
tavern.
They're
So,
heading back, basically.
yeah, she just goes into a room, like, behind the
Is it a
bar,
room
essentially.
we have access to?
No.
You know what? I'm
Not
gonna use
normally.
I'm gonna use a different map just so we have something to look at. Just give me 1 sec to add some masking to it.
Is Rogue Legacy 2 worth getting yet, or don't you know?
No, it's I mean,
It's very partial from what I've heard.
it's very partial, yeah. Why can't it? I don't know how masking works on this one. Oh, there we go. Okay. No? God damn it.
What map are we looking at?
He has
I'm
a
trying to
hand-
I need to mask it before I can. That's a really dark map. I think I have line of sight on. I gotta disable that. There we go. I'm not going to put on 1 million people, but just here's a bar for you to look at.
Yep.
And she
Okay.
went through that door there. This is actually the hostel, but you know what? We're just going to go with it. Those stairs right here aren't there.
Histon, put some illusionary stairs there.
And then people will try to walk up them.
And have Garmin go up them.
I guess it'd be better if we made a hole and then made illusionary stairs going down.
You just make illusionary bottomless pits, and everyone falls in and dies. Because illusions are weird. After there's a TPK, it's my chance to change how illusions work. Make them less silly. Phantasmal Fireball might not be in the game if everybody who has it happens to die. Anyway. Well, part of the problem with Phantasmal Fireball is not just that it feels kind of OP for a first level spell, but it sets some weird precedents for how illusions work that don't really fit a lot of the other illusion spells.
Well,
anyway, it's just
I look at Dodge and say, "Hey, can you like sneak back there and see if she's willing to talk to us?"
Dude.
Crowded
fucking bar.
And aren't you a master thief?
No. Are we gonna have to go pull up the level chart again for naming again?
If you get that cloak and boots on, you can do anything.
Pretty sure the cloak said outside stuff, but you know.
Might have.
It was just a question. No reason to get all offended.
Just give Marlo a cloak. It'll be fine.
Are there people going back there? Is that
no? So the bartender has gone back there once in a while. But no, there's no general patrons going back there.
Your better luck would be like go outside and see if there's a door to go in from.
Like
exactly keep her happy with you at that point, but
basically barmaids, the bartender, and Lodris are the ones who have been going back there. Like food's coming out from back there. So there's probably a cook back there somewhere. You're assuming her private chambers are back there. Actually, I can draw in to give you a sense of. Nope, that wasn't it.
Do I see any secret doors?
You do not.
Oh, not even in
do the full check though. Walk around the bar and do the full check.
Not even in the floor, maybe in the bottom.
I uncovered more so that you can. Oh, you mean the stairs that aren't there? No, you didn't find a secret door.
Oh, darn.
I uncovered more so you can see the shape of like what's left back there.
Oh. All right. You could, we could always wander around to the side and see if there's a door and just knock. I mean, maybe she'd be willing to talk to us if we didn't approach her in the bar.
That is one thing that could happen.
I mean, come on, even if the whole bar attacks us, they're only worth 7 XP each. They gotta be a bunch of schlubs.
Like one sleep spell. You guys are high enough level now that Histon probably won't even hurt you with the sleep spells anymore.
Probably.
Imagine the possibilities.
I forget.
Are you what?
Immune to sleep now?
You are resistant to sleep because you're an elf, but you are effective. You're a level 4 fighter, level 3 mage, so yeah, I don't know. I'd have to check sleep again. I think it was 4 + 4 hit dice or something. So yes, you're probably fine because you're effective for level 5. Sleep. Does 2d4 hit dice. Monsters with 4 + 3 hit dice or more are unaffected. It says monsters, but I'm just going to say anybody. Either way, it attacks the weakest people first. So anyway.
All right, so are we doing nothing?
I'm fine with the going outside plan. Better than any other plan doing around here.
Okay.
I'm fine with doing nothing. I'll continue drinking. I'm good with that.
I think, we probably shouldn't all go, just in case she comes back through or anything. Like, she could have someone watching to see if she picked up on the fact that we were related to the fake Garmin, she could have someone watching to see when we leave. I think. And, probably have at least 1 or 2 stay in here, probably 2, and the rest could go. That's my thought.
Well, if there's anyone she's tying to the whole Garmin thing, although he's been sitting here with us the entire time anyway, it would have been Histon.
Yeah, right. And I think that having him and someone else stay would be a good idea. So,
Okay.
I'll stay with Histon if you guys want to go and check.
Okay.
All right, that's the plan.
All right, move yourselves to wherever you're going to be.
So we walk out the front.
All right.
And we're going this way. We'll wander up the street.
Okay.
Well,
So technically, up that way is the dock and stuff.
I was gonna say we're heading down, aren't we? Because we're heading over to this door over here.
Wait, to which door? I thought we were going this way. Okay.
Whose is the orange?
I was pointing at the only outer exterior door.
Yeah, there's
So-
an exterior door down there.
I couldn't tell if there were doors back here or not.
Yeah, sorry. I didn't draw carefully.
No, that's cool.
There's some windows.
So, is there a point where we're kind of relatively alone? Maybe when we come around the corner here.
Sure.
Hide
Yeah.
out at it.
Yeah, once you get outside, it's I mean, there might be people coming in and out once in a while, but there's not like people just hanging out in front or anything.
Okay. Well, probably even more though when we get around the corner.
Yeah. You're fine. But, throughout the night, there have been a few people who go out and say, yeah, and he disappeared right here. Cloud of smoke.
Sure. When we get over back this way, heading towards the back door, I'll pull the 2 of them close real quick and impart some knowledge before we
Okay.
go knock on the door. But I want to make sure there's no one really within
Why am I...
hearing distance.
Oh, you
that
guys
I
are down
see.
there. Okay.
Yeah.
What kind of knowledge you dropping?
Don't fuck this up. She's the side piece of the head of the pirates.
She's the what? A
She's-
sight piece?
Side piece. So the head of the pirates around here. This is his girl.
Okay. All right. Do we?
And much as we joke about taking out an entire city, I really would rather not. So
Right, but are we that scared of pirates?
I like where this is going.
do I want a large group of people from a town pissed at me?
Listen,
No.
guys, I need to end the session so I can make a map of the whole town along with some fire effects.
What?
Nice.
Yeah, pretty much. Let me just, yeah. I'll just get this ready for you guys. Oh, that didn't work. Tiny little fireball.
It's only because Histon's such a tiny little guy.
There we go. Anyway. Continue talking. Sorry.
Okay, so this is the girlfriend of the Pirate King. All right.
Leader
Yeah.
of local pirates, but yes.
And yesterday was Talk Like a Pirate Day.
That sounds a little more consensual than maybe it is.
All right. Did you say it was a little more consensual than that, or not?
I don't know. I don't know what Dodge knows.
What are you trying to ask out of that? Let's put it that way.
Is
Or what were you trying to hint at? That Oh,
Is she that because she wants to be, or is she that for other reasons?
probably because she wants to be.
Okay. All right. So let's head around.
All right.
Wow. It's a huge health bar.
So, yeah. It's because I added the scaling after you guys run. You know what? F you all. Fixed. Oh yeah, so you quickly can tell as you're approaching these doors. This is actually a stable back here.
Okay.
But
Are there?
I'll draw it in, I guess. There's a door from the stable. It's locked.
Oh. Are you
There's
still wanting to go with the knock plan? Alternatively, as we've been walking around the side, and I'll at least take a look along the back. Anything that looks like windows?
Yeah, here.
Oh, those are windows. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want to go check those out while we check out inside the barn area here? Or stable here?
Sure.
Okay. We'll wait in here for you to return.
Peeping Tom coming in at you. All right.
We figure he'd be pretty sneaky at it.
All right, so you guys are chilling out in the stables?
Yeah.
All right. This looks like it's their private. Shit, this door probably should have been locked, but I guess they forgot to lock it. This looks kind of like their private stable, not really for the whole, the tavern.
Okay.
And it looks like working horses, and there's probably like a cart in here for when they go get goods and restock and shit like that. Anyway, Eric, where are you going? Around the back?
Around the back.
All right. What are you? Describe to me your stealth capability. Questions 1 and 2. Are you wearing the cloak and boots?
Yes and yes.
Okay. And then question number 2, I guess 3. Question next number is what are you trying to do here? Are you being creepy, or are you just kind of going for a walk?
Let's go more with going for a walk for the moment.
I guess I kind of set that up in a way that didn't sound
good.
good.
No, I was not going to be. I'm not.
I know you're not a peeping Tom, but from the. It's hard to just go casually look in windows at the same time, so I'm kind of curious.
Well, to start with, I'm probably more. I can't do it from the view of the map, but I'm probably starting more like 15, 20, 30 feet away.
Gotcha.
Not right up at the window, right?
Fair. And just throw this other map back on there for a minute. There's really not too many other buildings right in the immediate vicinity, so that kind of works. There's probably some there's probably often people out at the piers during the day, but now that it's night, there's not many people out there. Could you repeat what you asked?
Which one on this is the?
Oh, I'm sorry. Let me.
It's one of these two, right? Yeah, because it was
that one.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm just kind of up and circling around it.
Again, we're going to make this map work. It's not really accurate to the way that this tavern was. Okay.
But yeah, so I circle around at a distance, just seeing, can I see in? Can I get in? Are these crap windows? Are they decent? Can I?
Yeah, it's one story, and yeah, you could. They are openable, if that's the question. You wouldn't have to break them.
That's part of it, but also, like you said, there was food coming out of there, so I know at least one of them is supposed to be like a kitchen. Can I tell which one that is?
I got you. I'm just going to draw.
I'm trying to get an idea of which one's likely to be hers versus not.
I'll just fill it in because you can get a good enough idea of that. I can just remove masking at this point, probably. It won't let me. Cool. Let's do that then.
Okay, so the back two are bedrooms of some kind. I can't. Well, technically,
Yeah,
I can't
and
see the one.
you're pretty sure this one's her, based on.
Okay. I
I
can't
mean,
see
you
the
can
southeast of
you
those
can
rooms.
see her moving
obviously.
around in there. There's probably just the one bedroom.
Okay.
Again,
Yeah, I don't know about the
I
storage
kind
room
of
that
got to
they're
make
about to
this map
try
work.
and knock on the door of, obviously.
Yeah.
But yeah, I see that, and then I
True.
see the kitchen. Okay.
True.
Okay. Then I'll wander back and.
Hey guys, in the bar, you
Mhm.
notice more people are eyeballing you now that the people in like plate armor aren't sitting next to you.
Uh-oh.
They're still keeping some distance, but you're getting a lot more looks than you were a while ago.
Do I still have that spectral force going?
I mean, maybe it's been hours. Technically, you could, but you'd be like mentally
I've got
fatigued.
endurance, man.
I'm willing to allow it, since all
If
you've
you
really
are
been doing is sitting around.
fighting,
Say it
then
again.
you're an easier target.
Anyway, no one's messing with you or anything. They're just
Okay.
you might want to keep a hand on your coin pouch. Anyway, back to the stable.
Okay.
Yeah. So
You relay this information to us.
yeah. Yeah, her room's just on the other side of this wall. I don't know if that door necessarily connects to it or somewhere near. The kitchen was over, like literally the room behind the door from the bar was the kitchen.
Okay. And there's people in there, right?
Yes.
Damn. Almost all the time, probably. So we're not really getting by it, are we?
Well, I don't know if we have to go by it. Remember, technically, I don't know the hallway or the storage room. There's no
Okay.
windows there.
Yeah.
Right?
True.
I can see in from the windows, which are right into the kitchen and into the bedrooms.
True.
Right.
So I know nothing about the hallway or the storage room, technically, so I don't know exactly where that door leads. That's why I said it might lead to her room, it might not. I don't think I saw the door from her room, but it'd be pretty close.
Was there enough cover back there, or at least enough distance that nobody would observe us if we're standing outside her window?
Eric?
I mean,
Eric would be fine. You guys in your plate armor? Nah.
yeah, you will stick out like a sore thumb, so no.
Sure. Right. I was just wondering, would it be easier to maybe get her attention at the window and just
There,
see if she's willing to have a conversation there?
how do you expect that to go?
Knock on the window and say, "Hey, I have a question."
How would you react, Dave?
Having never lived in a fantasy world, I don't know how I would react. Could happen all the time, for all I know.
I'm going to make your spectral force a little bigger than it should have been just to fit this map.
Just to make what I described work.
Pretty much. I mean, this map was winging it anyway. We'll give you 80 feet instead of 40.
Right.
So yeah, this is roughly your area of effect. Oh, and then whatever, you saw it. You have an idea. Hank's awfully quiet out there.
I am smoking a cigarette.
Oh, okay.
I'm leaning up against the back wall, looking awesome and, waiting for whatever's going to happen to happen. And if it requires me to have to roll 488 d20s, you let me know.
I did notice they look really cool as they start circling around. Anyway. There seems to be some sort of bard in the tavern now, singing songs. It's a good time. You guys are missing out. Except for those of you who are in there, you're not missing out.
So, does the audio carry past the area of effect, or just stop at the area of effect?
That's a really good question. that I don't have the answer to right now. I will say it carries past, but within reason. You can't do like an air raid siren. Yeah, because that's weird. Otherwise, if the bartender's on the other side of the area of effect. Because the area of effect is where the illusion is, not the area of who's affected.
That suggests that it is making real audio instead of... I don't know. Does it make illusionary audio?
No, I believe
in the people in the area of effect.
That's the problem with Phantasmal Fireball. It makes everything else makes you want to jump through hoops. I think it makes real audio. I just don't think you can make air raid siren level of audio reasonably. Shit, maybe you could. I don't know.
So you could set off Alexa with it.
Yeah, sure. That's the thing. Not all illusions are in people's minds. And that's, again, why Phantasmal Fireball's so weird. I mean, invisibility is an illusion spell, but it's not something you can disbelieve. Anyway. And I guess that, I don't know, whatever. I don't want to get into the whole illusion debate right now.
Too late.
We'll worry about it when it matters on a case-by-case basis. All right, guys, you're standing there.
I mean, I say we knock on the door and see if they come answer it, because I think that's closest to her door.
Okay.
Who's knocking? Just place yourselves where you're at when this knock happens.
On the stable door?
Yeah. Well, the one inside, yeah.
Okay.
Or if you want me to try to pick it and we can see where it goes, I could try that, but...
Sure. That sounds good.
Hank's staying outside, smoking his cigarello. All right.
I just finished.
Who's the knocker?
I think I'm going to try...
Yeah, go ahead.
Where is... Open locks? There we go.
I think he's going to try to see if he can get a peek in first.
Yeah, no.
Oh, you were trying to pick the lock?
Yeah.
That's not lawful.
And it turns out, yeah, they locked it pretty well. Guess they don't want people stealing their beer. It's like a bunch of thieves live in this town or something.
Yeah.
Oh, you do hear someone moving around in there.
You want me to knock now?
If that's our plan for trying to get to talk to her, yeah.
Okay.
God damn it. All right. You knock.
I knock.
After a minute, door creaks open and a fat-looking guy there with like an apron on looks at you.
Hello.
Like, what? Go around. Go to the front door. What do you guys? What? Holy shit! What? You look like a big metal man. What the hell?
We saw that, or we've been told that Laudris has retired for the evening, so we'd like to ask her a question. Obviously, we can't get to her from the bar, so we thought we'd knock.
Why not? You want to talk? Just go sit in the bar, and I'll send her out to you.
Oh,
Listen, are you here to rob us? I'm not going to stop you, obviously. I don't know. You're all decked out in plate armor, knocking on the door in the middle of the night.
Yes.
Asking for Lodris, or you could just fucking ask the bartender for it. Whatever, guys. Go to the front.
Man, I should have cast no customs, and then I would have known to do that.
What? What? All right.
Well, I mean, you are kind of going in their back door.
Sure.
It's a little weird, but
All right.
Okay.
You guys heading back inside?
Yeah.
No, I'll stay outside. You know, I guess they saw me, right? I'm not gonna make it 100% obvious to everybody in there.
Sure.
That's what we've got. I'll hang outside. That's cool.
All right. So, how about Hank and Dodge?
I headed back into the bar.
All right. Why can't I resize this map? What the hell, game? All right. Yeah, about the time you get in, you actually see Lodris coming out from the back room, and she's looking around like. Then she. Where's Hank?
I didn't want to leave my buddy alone outside.
Oh,
That's
okay.
fine. I'm good.
She kind of looks confused for a minute, and then she'll walk up to you guys.
Don't want to scare everybody with my plate mail, apparently.
Listen, sitting in plate mail for 8 hours in the tavern's a little weird. Knocking on back doors in the middle of the night, fully decked out in armor, not normal. I don't know. It's not, it's not like you're. It's not like he's calling the guard or anything. It's just, not the normal way things happen for him, probably. Anyway, she walks up to you guys and she's like, I think maybe your friends were looking for me or something. She says to Sven.
Yes. How are you?
I'm fine. Can I get you guys need something? I mean, there's other. I'm kind of not working right now, but
Yeah, we were hoping to have just a brief conversation with you.
okay.
So, I don't know. Do you want to talk about what you perceived?
I don't know that I perceived a whole lot.
Yes, you do. I say from the window.
The two of you talking to her actually.
3, but
Oh, sorry. The two who have
said anything, but yeah.
the two who have actually spoken so far weren't privy to any of that information Eric said either.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, I want to know about this.
No.
No, about
This
Garmin.
entire thing is based off you noticing that she was freaked out by Garmin.
Yes.
Yeah.
She was, as you said, freaked out by seeing Garmin. She did not elaborate.
Well, that's what we have her out here to ask about, isn't it?
Yes. We're looking for Garmin. Do you know that man?
Who's Garmin?
You just got to give us monsters to kill. We can't do anything else.
She seems genuinely confused when you ask her who Garmin is.
Describe him.
What?
He's what?
We describe him.
Yeah.
Oh, that guy who was in here before.
Yes.
What? Okay, what about him?
Well, you seem kind of taken aback.
Seem to, know of him.
Oh, yeah. He. I guess he reminded me of someone. That's all.
Yeah, who's that?
Yeah, just a guy who was in the tavern once and made a commotion. We don't need any trouble in here.
What did he do?
I'm off duty right now. Off duty. That's not what she would say, but my brain's not using the right words there. I'm not working right now, guys. Maybe I could get Cindy over there. Cindy, the barmaid. To get, if you guys need some drinks or something, but I'm tired. I'm not really looking to have it.
You don't happen to know where this Garmin guy went, do you?
No idea.
So what did he do that caused the commotion?
Yeah. Anyway, good night.
She's not being very forthcoming.
Well, unless you stop her, she leaves. No, she's not. She's not being very forthcoming. It was clear to everyone she was obviously bullshitting about him causing a commotion and did not care to follow that lie up.
Oh,
Well, it was clear to your character. She did not appear to be a good liar, so yeah.
fair enough.
You had
All
the
right,
sense,
what's the
you had the
plan
sense she was just making up a story for why she recognized him, but you don't have any sense of what the real story might have been. Other than she doesn't want to talk about it, especially not to someone she doesn't know.
She's obviously a slave trader, and we should give her no quarter.
I mean, if we can get her by herself, I can make her talk.
Well, we tried to do that earlier, but that didn't work.
I can Vulcan mind meld her against her will.
Remember.
Dave, you gotta, if you're talking to us, you gotta at least be by the window out there.
Oh, I'm not talking to you guys.
Okay.
Just making snide comments to myself. No.
What do you think, Houston? What should we do?
The bard's singing some song
I think
about
we need
tossing
to
a
make
coin
her
to your
talk,
Richard.
but I don't know how to do it. She's our only current lead, unless you guys have other ideas.
We're like a 4th level party, and she owns a bar. I'm not real worried about it. Should just wait till it mostly clears out.
Yeah, that is definitely an option.
You're saying wreck shop? Is that what I'm hearing?
I mean, that'll be her option.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we could just refuse to leave until she talks to us some more as a party.
Do I know what Eric knows about her yet?
No.
All right.
All right. Oh, Eric. When you found out that information,
Mm-hmm.
it wasn't right when you got there. It was
No, I know. It was overtime.
yeah, and it was also like later as it started to get like dark. That's when those kind of people started filtering in. So like they were
Okay.
more of a nighttime crowd.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, it's getting late, guys. You're probably getting tired.
Actually, I can't.
But you know, you could stay here and drink all day. That's fine too.
I mean, I could cast invisibility on myself and then charm her.
Sounds pretty risky.
Or I could cast invisibility on somebody that wants to carry me in a bag and then charm her.
That's actually not a bad idea.
Jack in the Box style, pop out and charm her.
Just a floating head.
What do you think, Dodge?
Of what? What bad plan are we trying now?
Invisibility mode. We'll go in, just you and me.
So,
Charmer.
guys, I'm just going to stop you for a second. If you want to actually plan like tactics, don't do it here at the bar. It's a pretty full bar. You're not even alone at the table. So, when you start talking about how you're going to kidnap or break in or charm people, you might want to go somewhere else. That's all. I'm done speaking.
Fair enough. Well, I don't think there's much else we can do here right now.
I would agree. We can leave for now.
All right. There's an inn you can go to. There's a woods. There's a smith.
Camping out in the woods sounds better than most anything around here.
It,
Yeah.
it might legitimately be safer. Hard to say.
Let's do it.
All right.
I love camping.
You just head out like half an hour into the woods or what?
Let me look at the map here. Where's the most secluded place?
Sounds good.
Oh, that map. You probably wouldn't even want to be on the map.
Ah.
Scale's pretty small there. If you're camping out in someone's backyard, they're probably going to think that's weird.
Fair enough.
I mean, it seems par for the evening, don't you think?
True.
But yeah, I think we camped maybe 30 minutes out.
All right. You guys head out of town, and yeah.
Well, hold on a second. Hold on a second.
Yeah.
Before we decide how we're camping or where we're camping, please tell me the state of the moon right now.
Yeah, it's probably a half moon, but it's a nice clear night.
Okay. Well,
Afraid of werewolves?
Well, I don't know how they work in this world, if they're actually real. I assume that they are, but, hopefully the lore is comparable. So, yeah, I guess we'll just hope that was just crazy talk, or they obey typical werewolf rules. So, yeah, let's camp out. I was going to say, if it was a full moon, then maybe we should take our chances with the hotel. But so, yeah, let's do the camp.
Pop an alarm, just for extra security.
All right. Are you guys actually camping, or were you just coming out here to talk? I wasn't clear.
Or camping.
Oh, okay. I thought you were doing your visit plan.
No.
That's too bad.
There's a lot of holes in that plan.
Yeah.
Okay, not without a lot more of a plan than just, I cast Invis and hop in a bag.
That's where the fun comes in.
Let's just burn the tavern down.
Well, that just showed you guys that roll, huh? Cool. Anyway.
No.
Oh, I'm good. We'll pretend that's true.
Brigands, huh?
Damn it!
One hit die at brigands? Oh no.
Lions and tigers and bears. Oh my. So you're camping outside town. Setting up some watches, I assume.
Yeah.
Yep. Alarm is up.
Alarm's always up, man.
That's right.
Let me find you a map. This probably actually won't be combat. You basically you guys at some point during the night, unless you're choosing to engage people walking by, see a bunch of guys in leather armor pushing through the trees. But they don't seem to be interested in you. But definitely there are people out here. They look like they're looks like they were coming up from the river and like heading towards Nulb.
Any distinct features about them, or?
They're all armed. They have bows, short swords, wearing leather armor. They're all talking pretty loudly to each other, though. Like, they were not in any way expecting anyone to be out here. They weren't looking for you guys. So unless you were burning a campfire, they probably don't even notice you. If you were burning a campfire, then maybe. Hey, guys, do you want to burn a campfire?
No campfires.
You don't really need one. I mean, it's a nice night. All right. Well, morning comes. There you are. You're, slept on the ground all night. Doesn't feel great, but hey, you're used to it. You've slept in dungeons before, probably. Actually, don't remember.
True. We have.
Yes, we have at least. Well, to be fair, the couple times I can remember, we
Yeah,
had
they were
beds.
in nice rooms.
There were actual beds.
Wait.
Dungeons are better than this.
I need to go back in
slept
time.
all room.
What?
We need to
slept
talk
on-
about our plan if we're going to have one, because I need to memorize spells.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Okay.
So what? This charm person spell. What exactly does it entail, or what do you think is going to happen out of it?
She'll think she trusts me and basically hopefully spill her guts about what she knows about Garmin. She's obviously knows something. She's not
She
telling us.
knows about the slave trade that goes through here, I'm sure.
Yeah. Let me put it this way: she's not exactly only a barkeep or the owner of a bar. How's that?
You're saying she's going to resist the spell?
No, what I'm saying is you're right that she knows more than just that.
Okay. Do
Well,
we have something we can
obviously,
offer
we
her
should
for the information?
Attempt to cast sleep on her, and that'll tell us if she's under 5 hit dice. And we'll go from there.
Okay, but I mean, just charm.
That spell.
So I'm trying to actually even get to where I can see the spell to ask the right question.
He regards the caster as a trusted friend and ally, to be heeded and protected.
That sounds like it only works on men.
True. This game's sexist.
I mean, if this works, I don't even have to ask her on the spot. We could just cast the spell and leave, and then ask her the next day.
What's the duration on the spell?
Minimum days. A day.
It depends on their intelligence, and yeah, it's a minimum of a day.
Well, if you think you can surreptitiously cast it on her.
And if it fails and she knows you cast at her, how much trouble are we in?
Obviously,
Right.
he's going to do a spectral force first and have like a giant camel walk into the bar and start talking to the bartender.
Listen, when has
While
going to a
everybody's looking at that?
When has going to a bar and trying to manipulate women into liking you with external resources ever been a problem?
Why don't one of you guys act as a distraction and cause a ruckus?
Well, so how does invisibility work? Can he cast it while invisible?
No.
So, yes and no.
Well, yes. He can cast while invisible, but interacting with another creature pretty much kills invisibility.
He will become visible upon it. So if it's successful, it might be okay. They'll regard him as a friend. He can probably talk his way out of it. If it fails, it's gonna be a bad day.
Well, but that's true even with the plan of someone else invisible carrying him in a bag.
100% true. If you had improved invisibility, you could cast it.
That's fourth level spell.
No, it's not.
If we're going with the distraction technique,
Is it really?
Yes, it is. It used to be. I don't know if it was back
In
that far.
AD&D, it's fourth level. I assumed it was the same.
Yeah, it is. Okay. Yeah, that illusionist specialist had it because they can cast spells one level higher. Man, I thought it was lower level. Okay. You just need the ring of invisibility where you just take it off and put it back on again. Those things are OP. All right. Well, I like this whatever plan you're doing, so keep going.
I'm not a fan of it. It sounds like I'm being asked to be the major part of it.
All right, I got it. Ready? I will. Can I cast it? How far away can I cast it?
cast
to touch her.
invisibility?
No, charm.
120
120
yards.
That's really far away.
Yeah.
I could just cast it from across town.
You have to see them.
Right. I'm saying.
And
Listen,
we're not
Just
hanging around.
set the
until-
tavern on fire and everybody will leave. And then you'll have
That
an
was
easy
my
shot.
plan.
I was
could
going to say,
send
we're
a-
not hanging
a
around until
letter.
market day.
We could send a letter with a questionnaire, and if she doesn't answer the questions, we burn the bar down. How hard is that? Histon's good at burning down things.
And we lure her outside.
Is he, though? So far, he's really just set fire to us. I don't know that he's set fire to a building yet.
We
We just
gotta
need to
give
get
him
her
the
outside, and then I
opportunity
can
to learn.
cast it.
I think if we're inside the building, there's a real good chance it works.
Huh, sure.
Well, I mean, do we have any other ideas in terms of
I've got it.
approach her?
Eric, you said you know something about her. Like, can we get? Do you have information we can use to get her outside? Like someone she
No.
knows?
Not that I'm willing to give most of this party, because no.
Okay.
So you were able to tell which bedroom is hers.
Yes.
Is that because you could see her through the window? Is that
Yes.
is that enough for Histon to maybe target her?
Should be.
There you go.
Histon might need to stand on someone's shoulders. Or,
I can
like
spider climb.
or like a crate or something.
Well, like 120 yards. Could he be like half a block away?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, well, he needs to be able to see her.
Is there a
So,
tree outside the
it's-
tavern?
Will
It's more the
he know-
angle and seen through the window than the
Or a
actual
roof?
range at that point.
Does he know if it's a successful cast or no?
Nope.
I mean, we can just keep doing it until it works, right? There's no consequence.
One of these had to work.
I'll just go in the next day and ask for one on the house and see what she says.
Well, no, it'll be pretty easy. I mean, if you cast it on her from outside of her bedroom, and then you actually walk in. No, not her bedroom, but walk in the tavern. It says treat you as a trusted friend. She will probably come up and say, "Hey, how you doing?"
Yeah.
So you'll know if it works.
That sound like a good plan to you guys?
This whole thing has a lot of potential. Looking forward to it.
It sounds like a plan.
All right.
I'm not sure I would modify it with good.
Just do your best not to damage her first. You'll be fine.
Can I see her from the ground? At the bedroom window?
You know, we'll say that you can find a place.
An obscured place?
Maybe one of your party members hauls out at like a chopped tree stump for you to stand on, but
I can just put a spectral force illusion around me for as long as it takes.
you can't make yourself invisible with it. You could maybe make a tree where you are. The problem is you don't see through the tree either then. You know what I mean?
Okay. Right.
Well, he could see through the knothole that he made.
It's just- so he's up the tree, peering in her window. Got it. All right.
All right. Sounds like a great plan.
I might need to end this Twitch stream before I get banned. Hold on. No, just kidding. Anyway. All right, tell me your plan. Let's assume, yes, you can find some sort of position where you can see through her window and you would then, you'd be waiting until she happens to be in front of it.
Right, but I don't want to be seen as a guy just standing in a specific spot.
How many people are going to be in the bar at 3 a.m?
You know what? Invisibility lasts 24 hours. You can cast it and just stand there until...
Even better.
What was your question, Andrew?
Can't we just go in through the back at 3 a.m? We're better than these people anyway. This seems like a whole lot of shenanigans, unless we have some reason to believe she's super amazing and will kill us all.
I mean,
It's a good deal that you tell us what you know about the slave trade and then we don't destroy your business. I think that's a good deal. I would take that deal.
Are you threatening her? Going to threaten her?
Yeah.
That sounds like a terrible idea.
Especially to Histon's trusted friend.
I was checking to make sure Hank wasn't lawful, and he's not, so it's okay.
I'm not cool with slavery.
No, I get that, but
She's
Yeah,
perpetrating.
I know.
you
We know
made it
that-
sound like hacking your way through the back of the bar would be fine, which I'm not sure.
We're sure that she's the one doing the slaving.
I don't know that we know that at all.
Well, that sounds like what Hank is trying to say.
To me, she clearly recognized Garmin
So
and did not expect to see him anymore. And the best of our knowledge is that he was sold by the slave trade out of this town.
something you did notice, seeing her up close, those of you who saw her up close, she was wearing a lot more bling than your average barmaid would, which is to say she was wearing any at all. She was wearing some very nice earrings. She had a gold necklace on. She was wearing a bunch of bracelets. She's definitely she's definitely not poor, although she also owns the tavern, so maybe that's expected. Anyway,
Well, I plan to execute plan stealth charm person.
all right. Is everyone going to let Histon do that?
Yeah.
All right. What time of day? What time of day are you heading out there to wait, Histon?
What time of day did she leave yesterday?
More towards like nighttime. But she was always going in the back off and on throughout the day, so you never know.
Let's say an hour before she left last time.
Okay. One sec. Anyone else doing anything in the meantime, or are you guys just kind of waiting? And what are you doing while you wait? Are you going back to the tavern? You hanging out in the woods?
Might switch over to some chainmail since that's less conspicuous, apparently. And
Why do you keep acting like it's not weird for people in town sitting to have a drink wearing full plate armor?
I never
Sorry,
said it
not full
wasn't
plate.
weird.
Okay.
I mean,
The way you keep phrasing it makes it sound like I was really weird calling that out.
no. Sorry. I was just.
I'm not changing my armor.
I don't blame you. Well, you got this cool Lathander painting on it now.
Maybe I'll ask Sven for that chainmail, just in case.
Yeah. Do you want me to pull it out of my
Sure.
bag and party? All right, give me a second.
Good, please, sir.
Oh,
Right. All right, guys, go ahead and trade your stuff or whatever. I need a couple-minute break. If anyone else needs one, go ahead.
Yeah, okay.
Right.
party sheet, inventory. Inventory, gonna pull out stuff. Where did it go?
Whatever.
I also have splint mail, but I mean the magical chain is good too. So
Sure. Well, I've got 2 sets of splint mail and an extra set of plate mail.
I'll give you the magical chain. I mean it's fine.
Okay.
It's
What spells have you memorized, Sven?
I memorized. Hold on, let me double check it. I memorized Pool Gold, Read Magic, Comprehend Language, and Magic Missile twice, as well as Detect Charm. I perhaps could have chosen better. But I mean, I don't know. I don't have a lot of choices. Now that I can actually cast, because I got some mail, now maybe I would actually want to try and get some good combat.
Like a combat spells. But hey, that one time we actually need to read magic in the dungeon, you'll be set, because like I never do that.
Yeah. But I'm going to get some sewer water. I will be right back.
I mean, there are a lot of really great utility spells too. Even like detect secret doors. Basically, I think it's reveal secret portal or something. A lot of ones people don't take because they're always loaded up on combat, but can really make a big difference overall.
Sorry, Derek, if you thought I was complaining.
Just giving you a hard time, dude. Actually, it was more Andrew's comment about detect customs or whatever. I'm like, come on, guys, you're going to the back door in heavy armor in the middle of the night, asking for someone.
Do you remember? I don't remember the specifics, but there was a Star Wars game I was running, and the party was trying to get something out of basically a Pizza Hut.
I don't remember specifics, but I vaguely recall, yes, like ridiculous things that made no sense. Go on. I don't hear you anymore. We lost him. Unless that was the whole story. Oh, Adam, are you talking? Maybe I just can't hear anyone anymore.
I hear you.
Andrew, I can't hear you. Is anyone else hearing him?
No.
Okay. Yeah, you said Pizza Hut, and that was pretty much the last thing I heard from you, Andrew.
Okay.
Oh, now I heard okay.
Yeah, everything froze for like 20 seconds. It was cool.
Weird. All right, well, go on with your story. I want to relive.
I don't really remember the specifics, but there was like a Pizza Hut delivery guy that had information on him that the party needed, and Matt had this ridiculous like plan to do all kinds of subterfuge. And while they were all working that out, you just went into the place, like broke into his locker and took the stuff. And it was like, what are they going to do to you guys? You're like super spies. It felt kind of like that.
Because it was Pizza Hut. Yeah, I got you. I see what you're saying as far as the breaking in one. Yeah. Well, that was kind of the impression you were getting from the guy who opened the door too. He's like, "Are you here to rob me? Go ahead, take the stuff." Like he wasn't going to fight you. But that wasn't the
And I
impression
feel like we could
for.
just go do that at like 4 a.m. and talk to her, and then if we have to go combat, that's fine. But I don't know. Maybe if this charm thing works out, that's good too. I don't know.
That is where I think it gets weird if you were lawfully aligned. Just you don't know for sure what's going on, so just to break in.
Yeah,
and
I mean,
force
I have a plan where I just cast hold person on her from the window, but that feels over the line right now.
You know,
once I've determined
honestly,
that she's evil.
I'm not sure that's worse than charm person. Charm person, actually.
Yeah, but I'm not casting the charm person.
True.
It's okay. I'm chaotic.
I could cast no alignment.
I've been regretting too that I didn't give you more grief about wearing the obviously evil god armor while it was still painted up that way. So
that was just before we got to town, basically.
Yeah, I know.
It was just travel time.
He fought some zombies in it, I thought. Anyway, you are here, but you're not readied. Eric, are you back yet? Okay, he's probably not because he's not readied either. So we'll wait for that. But also, I'm going to go ahead and make a saving throw for... I don't like that you guys can see my rolls. It's hidden. Never happened. You didn't see it. Uh-oh, we lost Andrew.
Yeah, that window didn't come back from the freeze up, so I'm gonna blame that program, I guess.
It's probably a fair bet, actually. You know what I've liked about this session so far? I haven't had to write a note of something that's broken that I have to fix. At least not anything that wasn't already broken that I just haven't gotten around to fixing it. That's nice. That's a first. That hasn't happened in a long time.
I bought this Hades game. I'm excited to try that out.
It is really good, man.
It's done installing.
That was probably what killed you. It is surprisingly like I think I put 9 hours into it this weekend, maybe.
Like
I'd have
you're
to
at
check on
12
Steam.
something, but who knows how much of that is.
That might be pretty accurate. I don't think I left it open too much when I wasn't playing. And it's got like the whole roguelike cycle, like Rogue Legacy did. But it's like different every time you play, at least so far. I assume at some point they run out of new dialogue and new story stuff, but it's constantly
what
evolving.
persists between runs?
You earn gems that you can use to unlock kind of like dungeon features. You can unlock some more weapons, which like it's not like you're unlocking better. Well, actually, I guess you can upgrade your weapons, but I'm not really to that point yet. But it's kind of like, do you want the sword or do you want the bow or do you want the other one? Like you unlock all those.
Mm-hmm.
What else? There are various NPCs that you talk to, and you can kind of like give them gifts, and that will unlock kind of like perks you could have. Although you only get to pick one perk going in. It's not like you get more and more powerful.
Do they explain the cycling nature?
It is
thematically?
built. It is built into the story. Yeah, you're in the underworld,
Okay.
and like you literally can't die. So when
Sweet.
you're killed down there, you like reform in a pool of blood back home.
Just like Torment.
And the whole plot is you're trying to like escape the underworld.
Gotcha.
And like, yeah, everybody you talk to it's all about it. It's good. It's very well done.
I almost started playing Dungeons of Dreadmore again today, but then I decided to play Warcraft.
Yeah. I don't know if Eric is back yet.
I will be back up to 700 gold as soon as these 2 recipes sell. That's exciting stuff.
That is exciting. We'll give this. Oh, Eric's back, or at least his mic turned on. No problem.
Yeah, I'm back.
All right, let's enact this plan.
All right.
Describe to me what you're doing, Histon.
I go invisible in the tactical position.
All right, mark that spell off.
All right, I have 2 of them just for reference.
Okay, mark one of those spells off.
All right. I did it.
All right. So you're outside invisible. You did this around, I don't know, dusk, because you're waiting until she goes back. You might be an hour or 2, but you don't care.
That's fine.
All right. Anyone out there with him, or is he all alone?
I'm standing right next to him so that his invisibility spell is useless.
For real, though. Anyone else out there?
I'm pointing down right at him.
He's right here.
He probably wants somebody outside with him.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Okay.
I'll be off a ways, I guess. Just kind of
Chilling.
I don't know.
Could
Reading a
be-
newspaper.
yeah,
We could
newspaper
be fishing, I guess.
There you go.
at dusk.
In
Yes.
full plate.
I'm not in full plate anymore.
I'll
Hey,
change.
I drink in full plate. Why wouldn't I fish in full plate?
I mean, you never know when you're going to catch a big one. All right, Dodge, where you at?
In the bar,
Okay.
drinking.
And then
This is just like the beginning of Return of the Jedi.
Sven, where you at?
I'll be with Dodge.
Wait, what?
He's drinking also with Dodge.
Wait, who's Jabba?
I guess this is more of a kidnapping than a rescue, but still.
Right.
Yeah. Didn't someone have a lightsaber in the old Hackmaster game?
Yep. Sun sword.
Yeah, that was good times. I gotta get another one of those. Why doesn't Garmin have that? He should just have it.
He probably does.
Yeah. Just think, Dave, they're halfway up to Garmin's level. You'll be able to play him in no time.
Yeah, I know.
If he even lives.
Oh, well, he'll be alive. He just might be a prisoner somewhere. I'm not going to kill him
I could-
off.
Every town day I could cast Speak with Dead and try to talk to him and see if he's dead.
I think you need a body part,
Yeah.
if I remember right.
He probably left one at the tower.
No, the body part you'll find in the tower is the skull from Eric's cleric. I don't remember his name. What was his name?
I don't remember.
I don't either anymore. But you have his head, if I recall.
What was your
Give me a sec.
berserker's name?
Oh, now you're really asking for trouble going that far back. Give me a sec.
Wait, didn't the berserker get killed by Matt because he was berserking, or was Matt's berserker the one that got killed?
I think that was true.
I remember there was some berserker in the party who went into like hack frenzy and couldn't stop attacking, and one of the other party members
I
hit him
remember
back
hiding
and,
under
killed
a
him.
table while that was going on, but I can't remember the specifics.
Do what? What is it? You can't remember specifics of?
The hack frenzy that caused the death of one of our berserkers, and I think there was an intelligent evil sword in there too.
I don't know about the
intelligent evil sword was one of the replacements to
Monty.
Monty. I
Maybe
thought
it was just a cursed weapon.
Monty wasn't
or
evil.
maybe I thought it was a cursed weapon.
Monty wasn't, but I thought one of the others we got at one point was.
It might
We had an obvious evil dagger.
I miss Penelope Bone Crusher. That was
The other one I remembered was
The
Penelope Bone
obviously evil dagger.
I don't. You know, I remember the phrase "obviously evil dagger," but I don't remember anything about it.
We'll explain it after we get done with this encounter. What's the Histon?
Yeah, okay. So
just-
Histon, I already rolled a saving throw that you didn't see on your spell. You cast a spell, maybe it worked. You don't know.
As soon as I cast it, I cast my other invisibility.
All right, cool. I like to imagine there's some fisherman whose jaw drops, but no one actually sees you.
You should.
I marked your
the
spell
plan
off.
was to come into the bar to see if she is friendly to you.
I think she's going to bed, I assume.
Okay.
Then why didn't we do this like in the morning before she started her shift?
We don't know when she wakes up. We only know when she goes to bed.
Wow.
That sounds correct to me.
Listen, we need to stop playing Hackmaster and instead play some sort of like criminal heist game. I feel like we'd all be really good at it.
If the charm works, I'll ask her when she gets up. How's that? Then the next time I can do it right.
Yep. Suddenly she's really into gnomes. All right. Well, you're invisible. What are you guys doing for the rest of the night?
I walk over to, was it Dave? Watch. Okay, yeah. I say it's done.
Ah! Something invisible tells you it's done.
I probably saw you go visible and then go invisible again, huh?
If you were
watch at that point in time,
if you weren't blinking at that exact moment, yeah, it was pretty quick. There was maybe a 10-second window.
Do you want me to go get them and we'll reconvene tomorrow? What was that part of the plan? I don't know. I wasn't there for that.
Yeah, let's.
You think there was a plan in this mess?
I turn off my invisibility and say, "Let's go meet up with the other guys."
Okay.
We should have just presented Histon to sell into slavery. We'd be so much farther along now.
He'd be there. All right. So you guys camping out another night, or are you going to the tavern or the inn, or what?
Well, I don't think there's any reason to. She was going to bed, right?
Well, no, he meant
No,
the actual inn, the not the tavern we're at, but the inn, the sleep at the hospital.
Yeah, the place with beds.
I don't know. Was the I think sleeping outside is still preferred.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna get a good one tonight.
Let's sleep in a different spot tonight.
I actually did get a good one tonight. One moment. Must find a random map. Figure out what your watches are, because I'm going to have to roll to see what watch stuff happens on.
I sleep in my armor.
Do you, though?
I have padding in there. It's very comfortable.
Is it, though?
If it matters, I had my alarm up.
Yeah, from his new god of spiders. Yeah. Makes sleeping in that armor really easy.
Perfect. Other than that's a really small map. Are there any others? Yeah, we'll just go with it. All right. Gotta import this image. Oh man, they've got their own like custom Windows Explorer type interface to navigate your files. It's kind of gross.
Why would you spend dev time on that?
I'm betting.
You don't have anything else to do?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, they have a Mac version of this, so I don't know if that would be why. I don't know. Or
You
maybe
didn't want
because
the
it's
experiences to be different.
maybe Unity doesn't. I don't know. That's weird. Like maybe I don't know. I give up. Anyway, I'm almost there. Battle maps random. No, not Path Along. What was it called? Night Camp and Forest. Bam. Got it.
You need just like, instead of rolling for random encounters, you just pick terrain type and then randomly just pulls up a map and whatever you should have. Be the coolest.
That would be cool. As it is, I just went to Reddit /r/battle maps and grabbed a bunch. But yeah, it'd be something I want to do. It's just, I only have so much time. Is I want to, baked into the random encounters that I generate, have it like generate maps with them. That'd be really cool. So I can just have it all ready to go. All right, I'm going to delete you guys off this map. Put you on this map, and I'm going to share it to you. The scale's a little weird, and I don't know that you guys actually have tents. Although, I was just thinking, for the D&D game I play in, I really need to get a tent. There's no reason not to have a tent. And go ahead and, let's see. I'm going to get Adam's alarm spell, which I assume he put down. Maybe not.
I did.
He's probably still invisible.
No, I turned it off. I turned it off.
He turned it off
hold
so
on.
he could come into the tavern with us.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Oh, okay.
I gotta put a scale on here real quick.
Yeah, I thought you'd sleep invisible.
Yeah, I mean, why not? You can
No.
resize.
Concentrate on
Does it let you resize the token? You can.
Yeah.
So that's 20 feet. I don't know how big your thing is, but you figure it out. I'll be right back. I gotta feed my dog while you're placing that.
It is 20-foot cube, so that's too big. It's itty bitty. That can't be right.
What's the spell?
Alarm.
Alarm.
Yeah, that probably is. Alarm is not that great.
Okay.
Alarm is good if you're like in a
good
room
indoors.
and you
If you're
can
in, like,
if you're
yeah.
indoors.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll stick it over there.
I mean, once you're outdoors, it's almost good to put it on top of yourselves, just in case there's something it's about to face hug you or something.
Yeah, I guess you could put it around. See, the problem is again that 20 foot is not much.
They're already on
That's a
top of you at
large.
that point.
Hold on, that's a large ass bonfire in the middle. That's
Yeah,
the problem with that being 20 foot.
I can up the scale. I just thought we'd need more distance.
I
gotta drag you guys off again. Don't get too attached to that.
Oh no!
There you go. You're bigger now. It's weird. When I was playing with this before, it was actually scaling appropriately. I wonder if it's when I add it like as a layer effect rather than as a token.
So if that's 20 foot,
I mean, you could just use the damn. You could
Yeah,
just use the damn square if it's easier. I don't care.
This is fine.
But I would center it over the fire. And it looks like you need to go a little bit bigger.
There you go. You nailed it.
Yeah. So if anything comes into the center of the camp,
Why would that happen?
like an invisible gnome or something.
So, I'm looking at your order. I'm looking at your watch order, and I'm assuming that's all good.
Yep.
So early on in the night, you guys are settling down. You probably just drifted off to sleep. Sven would be a good roll. Just give me a wisdom check. Just give me a wisdom check. I'll apply a modifier. You're an elf, so you probably see and hear a little better. Also, I assume you guys do not have a fire right now, right?
Correct.
It's like a success.
Yeah, you hear you're hearing some brush moving, but you're not seeing anything. Actually, I take that back. Give me a surprise roll.
Okay.
Just a D10. Okay, yeah. You're hearing some brush moving, but you're not seeing anything. There's definitely something like snapping twigs and like rustling bushes. It's not just an animal.
Okay, I start trying to wake my fellow campmates by shaking them. I start with Marlo.
Okay.
All right. So you reach over. You start. Shoot. There. You start shaking Marlo. And emerging from the underbrush, you see some gnolls.
They actually
big
size
halberds.
large.
They are size large. I usually don't make them actually take up that much space, though. So.
Oh, that's cool. Just wanted to make sure if their square was the right size.
Yeah, it's kind of annoying. Like, they're size large game effect wise. I just don't feel like they should actually.
10 by 10.
Yeah. All right, that's better. Anyway, one of them steps out. It's kind of pointing at you with his halberd. Says, "You give us toll."
What's the toll?
Right about now, Marlo's waking up.
Okay.
30 gold. And then one in the back yells, "Each!" Oh yeah, 30 gold each. The rest of you who are asleep at the moment can make a wisdom check. Man, actually it's a save versus something, but we'll just do a wisdom check for now because I don't remember. If you succeed, you have heard this and woke up. If you fail, you're sleeping. All right, so yeah, Hank and Dodge hear some voices and are starting to kind of wake up. Histon is just, he's out like a log. What's all that?
Had a hard day.
Yeah, he did. Oh,
And now he's playing with his.
that was me. I didn't mean to. I wish I could lock that token. I can't, though. Anyway. Also, there's no tents, so those are not obstacles, by the way. Unless you guys actually have tents, but I don't think you do.
Nope.
All right. What do you say to him as he demands this toll?
Why?
He looks confused. Looks behind him at the one behind him.
Mostly, I'm in this out of character. Mostly, I'm just stalling.
Yeah,
Hoping
I don't know. You pay or we kill you.
Wait,
What do you work for?
am I awake enough to be listening to this conversation?
Yeah, you're awake.
Okay. I'll start going through my belt, and then like I look over his fin and say, "How much did he ask for?"
And I yell over 30 each.
30 each. I'm trying to be noisy enough to wake up everybody
Yeah, I'm awake. I'm just
at this point. Well, you
Yeah,
know,
well,
yeah. The rest of them I get.
Yeah,
I will.
we'll give Histon one more roll, but if he fails this one, he's probably sleeping unless he something really loud happens.
Hey,
Yeah, that woke you up.
you're
keep it down.
Well, I can get up and start getting my money out.
I make a show of looking for my money pouch, but
Yeah.
I'm really looking for my shield at this point and trying to get it on.
Looking for your hand grenades. Got it.
Yeah.
We don't work for anyone.
We
Why
didn't have
not?
a fire, right?
Go ahead.
No, you didn't have a fire. Was what I understood.
Okay.
Do you have a permit?
I'll pull out
Huh?
I'll pull out an ever burning torch.
Well,
That's
yeah,
true.
I'm
It's pretty dark. I just assume that Dodge sleeps with that cloak over him.
that too. That was going to be stated, but yes.
I will.
Let me know when you
Pull out
want
of
to move
my
silently
money
to go around
pouch.
behind one of them.
I will pull out of my money pouch
I got it.
my continual dark rock and throw it at them. Then I will back out of its range.
All right, so let's slow this down for a minute. Dodge kind of slips off while you guys are talking. Nobody notices, not even you guys, that Dodge isn't there anymore. And you manage to get a hold of your shield, Marlo.
Okay.
What's the radius on darkness?
Continue? Well, I better check. I thought it was 60 feet.
It's 60, I think it is.
Did you say continual
God damn
darkness?
So I'll throw it as far as I can, but it should get all of us, I would think.
So glad we work out plans ahead of time for this sort of shit.
I wanted to get in on the Histon action.
What level is continual darkness?
Wait, it's not. Is it 60-foot radius or is it 60 feet?
It's not a. I
Continual
gotta go
darkness
find.
is the opposite of continual light. It's a 60-foot radius. He can.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh man.
How far do you think I can throw it in like behind the middle of them?
Let's just get the scale appropriate here.
I am keeping a good eye on where my shield and mace are, so I can grab those
Sure.
once it's dark.
No, the effects of this darkness, as well as the material component of the spell, are the same as the second level magic user spell, Darkness 15-foot radius. Area of effect, though, is a 30-foot radius globe.
Whoa. Are you talking?
Wait, I didn't go look at the cleric one, because he cast it himself, right?
Right.
Yeah.
And continual light, which is the opposite of continual darkness.
No, that's... Hold on, let me go look at the cleric version.
It's the reverse of the continual light spell, isn't it?
Not exactly. So...
There is no darkness spell that I can find.
Well,
It
I was
does-
looking at the continual darkness from the mage.
The mage has a lesser version, I believe.
So that's why I'm trying to get down to the cleric real quick to see.
Yeah, I got it. It says it's similar to darkness, but of greater duration and area. So yeah, it is the 60-foot.
Which
It's second level.
there's a second level continual light.
Yeah.
It's third level.
So
Third.
it's
Otherwise, I would have done this before.
So yeah, you chuck it. it's dark. I'm just gonna place it somewhere. Like you can't even really see what you're aiming at that point, right?
If it's too bad I can't lie because I would tell them I've blinded them all, but I can't do that.
So I don't know. Something like that is probably what happens. Yeah. Okay.
Do you want me to make some sort of throwing roll in case I fuck it up?
I mean, are you targeting something in specific, or you were just chucking it over by
Just
them?
behind the two in the middle as far as I could go.
Wait,
Sure. Just roll a d20 and.
Do you have two quicker set? Because I've got the warlock there.
Awesome.
How far do we think you can chuck a rock?
Hold on.
is that 120-foot radius?
No, it'd be a 60-foot
It's a
radius.
60-foot radius.
Wow. All right.
Yes. Where's the throwing ranges of weapons?
I mean, it's like 10, 20, 30 for like a hand axe or something. That was a pretty bad roll, Hank. Basically,
Club is 10, 20, 30.
we're just going to say
really,
it hits.
I mean, even
we're
if
just
I
going to
drop
say
it
it
with my
hits some.
foot,
It hits some
fine.
trees here, like roughly here. Does that make sense? Are we on board with that? Is that
Yeah,
Sure.
that's fine.
Yeah, because even a javelin only gets up to 60.
I mean, you're not necessarily trying to hit anything. You're just chucking it as far as you can, more or less. But it bounces off tree branches. There it is. All you guys really know is that all of a sudden it got real dark. Now is probably a good time for initiative, I guess.
Okay.
Dodge, I'm going to go ahead and say you had time to kind of get position before
Okay.
it started. You are, however, just as blind as everyone
Oh,
else.
I did roll the wrong one. Let me try that again.
So you're as blind as everyone else. I'll say you have a pretty good sense of exactly where the guy would be, though. So I'll only give you a -2 to the very first attack.
Okay.
But you also get a +4 for backstab. So
Yeah.
you work that out.
Did mine not roll? No, roll. Okay.
All right. I think everybody rolled except maybe Hank. I can't tell. So
So
I guess I have him selected.
everybody that was asleep needs to take their armor off, by the way, unless they're want fatigue already.
Well, I mean, I had armor on because I was on watch.
Sven was on watch, so he's fine. Everyone else should be wearing probably no heavier than leather.
I thought even leather gave you problems, but let me look.
It probably does, but I was being nice. Hey, Tales of Majile just updated. Interesting.
So I see nothing.
It's very, very dark. All you see is
Can I-
darkness.
If I try to sling a rocket,
At what?
I don't know where I thought something was. Is that impossible?
You'd have at least a minus. I don't know. -4 doesn't seem like enough of a penalty, honestly. For the very first shot, we'll do -4 because you knew where they were. After that, you're not going to really have any sense of it.
I can only target the bubble.
I mean, after that, you pick a square to target at. If someone's there, there's a like 50-50 shot you might have gotten them.
Can we? Okay.
Because that's how invisibility usually worked, wasn't it? You pick a square and swing at it.
Yeah.
All right, -4. Nope. I dropped my shield. Dang it.
Awkward.
Whose shield is this, and why did I drop it?
Hold on one sec.
Yeah, weirdly enough, Defender Invisible is actually only a -4.
Yeah, but it also assumes like you know where they are when you're doing it.
I know. That's why I said probably after that it's pick a square to fire into.
Ah, what the? Okay, whatever. I give up. I was trying to. Yeah, that's about right. I was trying to do layers and put a token on. I don't know. It's. I don't know how to do it on the fly. So we'll just do this since you can't click on stuff, and I'll have to figure out how to make tokens not suck.
By the way, sleeping in armor. The sleeping in armor rules, at least from the combatant's guide.
Mm-hmm.
For the next 24 hours, your armor is considered one encumbrance category worse.
Okay.
So your non-bulky armor is actually considered fairly bulky. Your bulky
Okay.
is.
Yeah, I took off the leather anyway. I thought it was bad.
I believe it affects fatigue somehow too, but I don't have a way to code that in, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Undercity. Oh, I'm
Anyway, Histon slung a rock in the darkness. You guys hear a shield clang somewhere. It makes no sense. Oops, I skipped a guy. The gnolls aren't really doing anything. They're kind of panicking a little bit, probably. Marlo, it's dark.
Awesome. Okay. Well, using
You guys should just sleep in the darkness.
yeah. As a master fighter.
Yeah.
I just kind of wander off in that direction.
baby shorts.
Okay.
I guess. I know there was one in front of me, right? Like about 30 feet out or so.
You know what? Here, I can do this.
That's fine.
Problem solved.
What just happened?
I hit all the gnolls.
Okay. But I knew one was it was like straight north of us.
Yeah, so you're basically charging ahead.
Yeah. I know that Hank was there somewhere.
Uh-huh.
So
Sure.
dang, I guess I run into Hank.
Give me a percentile roll.
Percentile roll. All right. What does that give me?
Yeah, you basically find the guy in the darkness. Do you see them on the combat tracker right now or no?
No.
Nope.
All right, let me add blinded to everybody. Maybe that'll work.
Okay.
It's effectively what you all are.
Why did a log just show up on my
Well,
screen?
so how does darkness affect infravision?
It's magical. You can't see.
So I somehow got an error log to pop up on my screen.
What did it say?
The last one is error. Well, mouse update system null reference exception. Blah blah blah. It's
Woo! Added blinded to everybody.
Unless it stopped you from doing stuff. Hey, does the darkness spell actually have the blinded effect on it? On your spell? Oh, you don't have it.
I don't
You've got
know.
it
I
as an
never
item.
memorized it officially.
We should add it. I should add an item that lets you do that because I think you'd be able to drag that around and whatever. I did it, so I guess it's fine. All right. So unfortunately, I can't hide the tokens and let you target them. I wonder if I can target them for you. Let me try that. Hold on.
You should just make hidden proxy tokens.
I don't need to.
Right. Thanks.
Yep. I'm targeting Knoll 13.
Yeah. All right. Go ahead and roll the hit.
All right. What does the blinded effect do?
It's going to give him an AC penalty, and it's going to give you. Honestly, I think when everybody's blind, it almost works out.
I have blind fighting, so my detriment is -2, not -4.
Fuck me. All right.
Oh my god, we're gonna have to do this every combat because we will always have the advantage.
I just add +2.
Derek taught me this strategy many years ago.
Yeah, just add +2, Dave.
All right. Sorry, I didn't.
No, you
I'm
aren't.
wait till everything else got explained.
You made me add something to my list, Dave. I don't actually know if I can for that one.
All right.
You rolled a 5 and you hit.
Is that right? AC 5.
Oh, wait.
You rolled a
got
10 total.
Yeah, my bad. You got a 10.
Yeah.
That's more reasonable.
And they're large.
Yes.
Wait, why are they AC 9? Dear God. Oh, because they have -4 defense. So yeah, you hit something in the darkness.
All right.
I hope you don't kill Dodge.
What screamed out? Anything? Anybody? Could I tell it was a?
It was definitely a knoll based on the yelp.
Well, we need to work out our timing, and I can pull out my continual light rock when it's our turn to attack, and then put it back in the bag when it's their turn.
So, Dodge, I'm going to let you do what Dave just did.
Something for me?
Oh yeah, sorry. Wait, did I actually target as you? Yeah.
No, 11, yeah.
Do a +2. It already factored in the blind penalty, but also factor in whatever your backstab is, which I guess is +4. So do whatever you would normally do for a backstab, but add +2. And the blindness is already taken care of. Okay. You don't have to worry about the blindness. I'm trying to give you less blindness because you knew exactly where it was right before this started.
Oh, so +2 on top of what I would normally have. Gotcha.
Yeah, I'm effectively giving you a 1-round blind fighting feat.
Yeah. Okay. And get back to the right spot on my sheet and flip over there.
Do you get less defense penalty, Dave?
In Total Darkness, character suffers -2, not -4, when attack rolls, and suffers no penalty to AC versus melee attacks.
All right, I'm just going to make you not blind.
And I'll just take a -2 then.
Yeah.
How about that? Yeah. All right, in Starlight or Moonlight, the character only suffers a -1 penalty to attack rolls.
Hey, you got him, Eric. Ooh, ×3 damage now. Nice.
Whoa. There's another thing on here. When moving in darkness, the character is allowed to make a proficiency check at the beginning of the round. Success means no movement penalties are assessed because of the darkness. Is there normally movement penalties within darkness?
Sure, sounds like it.
Yeah. While failure means the normal penalties apply.
There's penalties for all sorts of things, uneven terrain, and that's just a lot that we usually don't worry about.
Okay. All right. And then
wait, what? Okay.
What? ×3.
Yeah. I was expecting it to roll 3 damage dice like it does for a crit, but that one actually just multiplies. Whatever. Yeah. That's fine. It was a good hit.
Yeah.
Might even be a best hit.
I mean, it is so far.
Heck yeah.
Sven, what you doing?
Boy.
Yeah, good luck finding one. I should make you all invisible. Oh, I can't make players invisible. That's too bad.
You know what's going to happen, right? Histon's just going to fireball all of us. Because that's what he does.
Trying to get better, man.
Well, I'm immune, so I'm not worried about it. Sorry, Dad.
I'm growing as a person.
Yeah, how does a phantasmal fireball work if you can't see it? That's just weird.
I don't think he does.
Good morning. Wearing some greets.
So yeah, I mean, I guess I'm just kind of
rolling meat on them and actually
standing in a defensive posture. I don't really know what to do. I was pretty surprised by this.
Fair enough. Hank, what was your follow-up plan to throw on this rock?
I was just getting my shield and my mace ready this turn.
Okay. You're pretty sure you felt Marlowe step on you when you were going by, but you have a general sense he's ahead of you, but most of you really have no idea of position anymore at this point. And it is a new round.
Fair warning.
The big thing I want to code in is a button that lets you guys add 10 to your initiative. I want 2. One that adds 5 and one that adds 10. That you can do. It's my turn. Okay, I want to move. All right, you click that button.
Then roll.
And then it'll move you later in the initiative. And then, when it comes up, then you get your attack or whatever. Stuff like that. Or just, it'd be handy for delay too. Hank, I need initiative from you unless you're just standing there.
Oh. Now I'm going to be ready to get my light rock out now that we have tactical advantage.
Oh, so I've been reading every single Sage Advice question from Dragon Magazine. And I found out Hold Person is not actually a 1d4. It is a 1-2-4. it was like misprinted. It's supposed to, well, at least in 2E, and we'll just do it the 2E way. So you're supposed to be able to choose how many targets you want to. And that's where that
makes
saving
sense,
throw comes
you
in.
got like saving throw bonuses versus less.
So we'll just keep that in mind for the future. All right, we're all good. You guys all go way first. Marlo.
All right. Is that guy still in front of me?
Yeah, just do your normal.
All
yeah,
right.
you're pretty sure. You and Dodge are the only ones who have any sense of where a knoll is.
Okay. First attack.
You didn't put the minus in there, but yeah.
Oh, sorry. You're right.
You still hit.
Second attack.
He still hit. That is for sure.
And
so
wait.
You're hacking and you hear a thump to the ground. You're not sure if he's dead or just
okay.
What?
The effect's -4. Did he accidentally get a -4 on his save because of being blinded?
Sure looks like it. That might actually be by the rules. Although for some saves that would make no sense. Like that one. That one it would make sense.
That's why I wanted to bring up if you want to look into that.
I probably won't bother. We'll just have to keep an eye
Fair
on
enough.
it.
Okay.
It's too hard to know the context of spells in. And I believe it just says in the book like -4 to saves.
Yeah.
Which obviously doesn't always make sense. It would make sense for like a save versus a fireball or something though. A real fireball, mind you.
Yeah.
A real fireball. Not like a
fireball. Hank, it's dark.
Hey, I pull out my light rock. What's going on?
Hey, it's less dark now. Oh my god, you can see people? It's weird.
How many knolls are up?
3. There's pieces of one in front of Marlo. They're all looking around confused. They had not moved a lick. I'm also going to hide this grid again. I like having the grid invisible. That's a nice thing I can do in this system, or on this tool, versus the old one. Was that it?
Yeah, I'm going to orient myself so I can kill something next turn.
Makes sense. Hey, Dodge. This guy actually isn't even looking at you yet. You can go ahead and backstab again.
He has no idea you're there.
I gotta remove blinded from everyone. You still would have hit. So
I hit easily, but yeah.
God, I need an easy way to do this.
Switch over to powers.
We might just manually do the negatives. Well, it's hard because it affects defense too. Hank was apparently never blind. Weird.
Okay, there we go. Damn it, Dave! You had Steel's best hit for me.
Oh, by like 1 point? You can make that up.
You just need a really good penetration. And then multiply by 3.
I wish. Anyway, that was my round.
All right.
I guess I have a button I should be able to hit, right? Yeah.
I think I got blind off everyone, but if you see a little thing on them, let me know. Sven, you're up. You see people all of a sudden. Actually, to be fair, it's still dark. So those of you who
now it's back to just normal at nighttime dark.
Yeah, it's normal nighttime dark. So those of you who don't have like infravision or something are probably at a minus. So basically, Marlo, you're -1 now instead of your -2. And Dodge, you're at a -2, I think.
Okay.
So if I want, basically, I would want to start heading towards someone now that I can see.
That's fine. I'll just let you get up there because none of them were.
So I will move to the position, just not attack, correct?
No, I'll just let you move wherever you're going to go and attack. They were sitting around with their thumbs up their butt, so they didn't know what was going on.
All right. Here goes.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah, hit him in the leg.
All right. You said
Leg hits are a
large.
lot more common on these guys because they're large.
All right. I'm going to do large damage then.
Heck yeah.
Yes. Yes, do it.
Well, that was best hit. So you run up to this one guy who's like, he's probably actually like facing this way. I can't spin him. I don't know why. I just keep zooming in and out. Right there. He's probably like facing this way. You run up and just take his leg almost off. He collapses to the ground. Not quite dead, but he's clutching his leg and screaming. Kiston.
I'm gonna shoot him.
All
With the
right.
firewall?
Is he in? Not with the fireball. No. Is he just standing there?
Yeah, pretty much.
Excellent.
He was actually looking the right direction because he heard Marlowe fighting this guy here.
Darn. Missed him.
All right. Yeah, he bleeds. This one finally turns around and tries to get dodge.
Probably have a pretty good chance of it.
Yeah, that'll
Yeah.
definitely hit.
Nothing.
Wow, big hit. Big hit.
Yeah, yeah.
He just wasn't prepared to use the halberd at such close range.
Okay, I'm gonna regret doing this.
Yeah.
They really have no strength bonus.
No, it's usually no. That's just
Okay.
the way like 2E and Hackmaster work with monsters, which sometimes I add it in, and specifically sometimes even a module will say like,
Yeah.
this one is an
Okay.
extra strong one. I know when we did it before, sometimes I would go add it in for a lot of monsters. Like stuff like ogres, I'll add it in usually. But yeah, you're right. They definitely seem like they should. But whatever, it's the game. So
Fair enough.
oh, that was a roll. Why is he getting a -2? I don't know. Oh, the Elven
Just
Chain.
Elven
Okay.
Chain.
Flashing versus Elven Chain.
They just wanted their 30 gold, guys.
Per person.
Each.
I'd have gave them 30 if they'd have just wanted 30.
Do you really think they could count it? Hank, any initiative?
Yeah, huh. I was trying to figure out distance, but then I don't really know how to do that.
Click both mouse buttons and drag.
Yeah, well, it's 30 feet, but then I didn't know how much to add to initiative, really.
I got you. Yeah, I don't know. I guess we haven't been worrying about it. I really want to get the combat and tactics initiative system in. Because it's basically you go on a phase. If you move, you go one phase later. And basically every time you move, you go a phase later. So if it's double move, like you do half your move, you drop a phase. Do the other half move, drop a phase. Like it's... But that means I needed buttons in that let you kind of push your initiative back. Anyway, for now, we'll just do the old, you run up there and do your thing. It usually doesn't really matter unless someone's casting a spell. That's when that actual timing gets important.
Just me?
I think it's still Hank. I just don't...
I rolled. Did I not roll? I got a 9.
I got a 9 also.
Oh, I'm
Looks like-
sorry.
You
I got confused about what I was waiting for.
Okay.
Dodge is up. I think.
Yeah, dodge is up.
And I don't currently have any other bonuses to attacking him, so
Correct.
let me think about that a sec, actually. Yeah, for now, I'll just go ahead and attack. If it goes badly, I'll do something different next round. Yep. Okay.
Almost.
What's it going to take me to run over and help my buddy dodge there? He's 30 feet away. That's
For now, we're just going to just go on your turn.
okay. And get to there.
Yep.
All right. Do I Get a rear attack.
Sure do.
All right.
Hit the button for it.
Modifiers, rear, and
Oh, you hit him in his arm. That's rude. He needs that arm for hacking people up. Just you couldn't let Sven have it, could you?
no. As long as this progression keeps going. Next person needs about 30.
Oh, that knoll is very dead.
All right.
Ooh. Hank.
Bruh. Does that hit? No, that doesn't hit.
Oh, sure doesn't. Hey, this guy finally gets to go. Did I just not have him go last round? I guess so.
He was facing the wrong direction.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, wait. Oh, he's on the ground. That's why. Well,
Yeah.
he didn't actually hit that shield. I should add prone to him, actually. Sven, you're up.
All right. I attack him.
If the down guy, that'll be an easy hit.
Yeah.
I wonder if I don't need to add prone. Unconscious might already take all that stuff into effect.
All right. And I yell at him, "Who's paying a toll now?" Yes! Oh, so close.
Wow. Wow. All right. Yeah, this guy will have to make a morale check at the end of the round here, but in the meantime, he hits Sven right in the torso for 9 damage. And Histon.
I'm gonna get him.
You might.
Why don't you start a forest fire?
An illusionary forest fire.
Oops, I double rolled for some reason.
Do treants burn? Let's see. Which one was first? The fumble. All right. What can you damage around here?
Well,
Clearly, that shield you dropped somehow is a.
he was throwing stones. I mean, he could hit Hank there.
No, it's supposed to be like something on the battlefield. I'm just trying to think of something. I don't know. Anyone have any cool camping? No, whatever. We're moving on. All right. All right.
That was the wrong
This
thing.
guy really wants his toll. All right, Marlo.
All right. I move right up into there.
This poor guy. He just wanted your gold. Is that so wrong? Is that so wrong? Yeah, take that.
Yep. Missed.
And you didn't even put your -1 on there.
You're right.
Cheater.
You are right. I am sorry.
All right, Histon, you're up.
My chance for redemption.
Nope, sure isn't. Touch.
I'm gonna
Yep.
move up.
Okay, that'll work. And you got a -2 because of the lighting,
Okay.
but you get your backstab. So
Yeah.
All right, you need to penetrate this to steal best hit. That will hit.
Oh, I forgot to target him though. I will target him for the damage though. Switch over. What happened? Where'd my weapons go?
You don't need those.
No, on my combat tab, I do not have any weapons to click a damage die to attack with.
Oh, sorry. I just saw a message from you on Discord from like an hour ago too that I never
Yeah,
saw.
that's
So-
fine.
Yeah, I'm looking right now. I see short sword and short bow for you. If you don't see them,
They popped back now. I'll play with it in a moment and see if I
Okay.
figure out what I did.
that was a bug that used to be in the system. Sometimes things would disappear unless you kind of jiggled the window, and that was the thing I was waiting for them to fix to start using this. So maybe there's still a few cases where it happens. Hey, you've got a reroll available.
No, I'm good. I don't need best hit that badly.
I had to try. Sven, you're up.
And I figured out what did it.
What did it?
Well, after combat, I'll show
Sure.
you.
All right.
Wait.
That will hit. But you should target the guy.
Yeah, I got to target him.
These guys are like AC 9 for some reason. Oh no, I guess they're AC 5. All right. This is it. He's going to do the 100-point hit that follows through into everybody. Starting with Sven. All right. This is how you started. You made your save. So that's good for you. However, he did just do 8 damage to you as he critically hit your torso. And the Elven Chain is just apparently garbage.
Yeah. I'm gonna write a letter to my dad about how
Can't even stop a Null Halberd. What's up with that?
there's some good shit, not some bad shit.
I feel like this guy needs another morale save. This guy is a god. All right, new round.
Or just
Well, you know, also if he does run, he dies. But he's too stupid to know better. Histon, you going for that rock poach?
I was trying to see if I had any spells worth using.
All right, dodge. If you hit, he dies. But you can still get best hit.
Nice.
Nope.
I forgot to triplet, but yeah.
He did. All right. The Toll Knolls. That's hard to say. Are no more. And they never even set off your alarm spell.
Yeah.
It might be hard to find. Might be hard to find that rock, Hank.
It is painted orange.
Oh, well, that should make it easier.
I'll look in the daytime.
Yeah.
The light rocks are painted yellow, and the dark rocks are painted orange.
Nice.
Now that I know that Marlowe has blind fighting, it would never not be our tactical advantage to use this every time. Unless we know we're fighting people with blind fighting.
So anyway, Derek, if you
Yeah.
want to open my character sheet real quick,
Yeah.
and on the actions tab and have weapons up.
Yeah.
If you click on the bar kind of between the DMG and the gear, everything disappears. If you click again, it comes back. It's like it's trying to sort but can't. Does it do that to you at
I'm
least?
trying to. I don't really have a space to click between the
Well,
damage
here,
and gear.
Do you want me to?
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
just go ahead and do it. I'm just not sure.
Well, no. I was going to say, let me go ahead and actually start streaming from. Share
Oh
my
yeah,
screen.
yeah.
It happens if you hit between the type, attack, and damage also.
Yeah, there's a couple spots that do it. But anyway, can you see my screen now
Let me
on
pull it
Discord?
up. Let me pull it up. Hold on. Yeah, that was in the wrong window. Yeah, I see it now.
So if I click here,
Wait,
gone, and then
where's your
back.
cursor? I can't.
In between the DMG and the gear on the bar. Is it
Like
showing my
that
cursor?
tiny little couple pixel space.
No, not.
Oh,
For me, it's
up,
decent
okay,
sized
up on the
strip
bar. Up on the bar.
Yeah.
I see.
If I click on the bar, like it's trying to assort or some kind.
Yeah, or just that's weird. I see what you're saying.
Or maybe that's a collapsible list, and that's the command to collapse it.
Yeah, but it sure doesn't.
There's nothing to indicate that at all.
Yeah.
If
you
click...
go to the power tab, it has like 3 of those, and I think it sort of. No, it's not doing that.
I believe it is an intended feature that has a bad UI.
Fair enough.
Because like if you click on the sword and shield part on the left of the bar, like that's where I would expect the collapse to.
Yeah,
work.
see that does too.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I don't know why like other parts of the bar don't. Okay, well that's cool to know. All right.
But yeah, when I didn't realize I'd done that the first time and they just disappeared.
So there are null body parts everywhere. Everywhere.
Yeah, we'll throw them a bit further out in the forest or something.
Yeah.
Probably easier to move your camp, honestly. Okay. You guys just going back to sleep? Never happened.
Sounds good to me.
I mean,
oh wait, let me see if they have loot.
Yeah, have they collected any tolls so far tonight?
They might have actually. Treasure type. Which one's the individual treasure? The high letters or the low letters? It's the low letters, right?
What?
On the treasure tables, I'm trying to remember which one is which part is the layer treasure and which part is the individual treasure.
Oh, I have no idea.
Oh, that's gems. That can't be it. D? That can't be it. Q? There's no way they're each carrying 5 gems, so yeah. I'm just gonna say they didn't find any tolls yet, and maybe add some extra treasure into the next people after I figure out. Oh, I bet it's S. Okay, it's S. Hold on. They can't. No. These treasure tables don't work. That sucks. They have the treasure tables coded in, sort of, but it's like 100% chance for everything to drop. Which is, let me do one roll just to see what happens. Dear God. Okay.
Just keeps going.
We'll take that black opal. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm not. Oh, it generates the items though. That's cool. It like almost works. It just doesn't have the percent chance part in there. Either that or it's actually layer treasure that I'm looking at. Either way, whatever. These guys don't have anything on them. Other than they had some halberds and they're smelly. And you know the null equivalent of armor. Just basically some hides.
Yeah.
All right, you guys are going back to bed, is what I heard.
What point in the night did that happen?
That was very early on. That was maybe like 11 at night.
Your first watch.
Yeah, first watch.
I hadn't slept yet. Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay. And yeah, I guess yeah. It's just so. Remember, I have the less sleep thing, so I can go a bit longer. I don't need as much sleep, so so I can. If that was very early, I'll just do my normal shift and then let everyone else. Maybe we just get up a little bit later in the morning, if that's amenable to everybody. So that everyone gets their full sleep is what I'm getting at.
All right.
Well, I'm gonna heal you with yesterday's spells.
Yes, do it.
You guys finally settle down. Get back to sleep. So, turns out maybe this isn't the best place to camp. Dodge, during your watch. Do you have light during your watch?
I will. Whoever's on watch can hold my continual light rock, since I don't think we're going to find the dark rock during the night.
And multiple.
But if you want to put it away, you can cause mass darkness.
Well, but stacking multiple continual lights doesn't really do anything at that point, right? It's
just if I put it away, the darkness will come back. So,
but if I bring out a continual light torch, what happens is what I'm asking.
What do you guys want to
Otherwise,
happen?
No, I'm going to have to sit there in the nighttime dark just listening.
How do we want... So I'm fine with, like, okay, so the magic and the darkness and the continual light cancel each other.
I don't think 2 light rocks should,
overpower the darkness. I would
think they just all cancel each other.
I would say non-magical light still works, though. So your ever-burning torches probably don't do anything, but a lantern would. I have the feeling the magic just gets all weird and cancels out at this point, though. And or a campfire. Be fine.
Do I need... I mean, I won't be able to see much, but I don't know that I care. Technically, I do still have a hooded lantern on my sheet, so I'll pull out the hooded lantern and light it, but keep it mostly closed down, so...
Okay.
If I need to bring it up, I have something to do for light. Otherwise, I'm mostly trying to just kind of sit and listen.
Place yourself wherever you're keeping watch from. You're probably practically invisible, by the way, Eric.
Yeah.
Assuming you're sitting still.
I mean, are these actually supposed to be stumps? Then I guess I'm resting on this one, keeping watched over the camp. Yeah,
sure, why not? So, you hear some branches rustling. You also hear a Knoll, Knoll sounding voice going, "What is that? Is that an arm?" Do you want to do anything?
Do they seem like they're kind of close to... Well, if they are seeing arms, yes, they're kind of close to camp.
They seem like they're somewhere up here.
Stupidly enough, with the cloak and the boots, I'm going to leave my lantern here and go up there and try and backstab them.
All right, your lantern's off, right?
Well, I had it hooded, so closed down.
Yeah, okay. All right. So you sneak up there, and you see bunch of gnolls standing around looking at...
never mind. Yeah, that's too many.
Looking at some... They don't seem to notice you, by the way.
Fair enough.
How far away did you guys drag those bodies?
Probably pretty far.
Okay. Well, I guess you missed a finger here and there. But they're seeing some blood trails and some, bits of fur, and they're like, yeah, let's not go this way. You see them, they're kind of sniffing around. They look at where the blood trail is and where, they're looking down in the direction of your camp. They're looking up the other way, and finally they move on this way.
Yeah. Definitely let them go.
All right.
You didn't want some more smelly loincloths and
no
halberds?
All right. Morning comes.
You make it a new day.
Oh, well.
I can.
I attempt to find my special rock.
I know you want to hear this, Derek, but my spells are all goofed up again.
What are you
I have
like?
-1 invisibility.
Are you ever like checking and unchecking spells, or are you just hitting the button to cast them?
I
You
think
never-
I did.
You
I
never
think I
want to
did
hit the check mark.
a spell. Yeah, I think I did that.
Yeah, that's what screws it up. Don't ever do that.
Okay.
That's like how that's how it tracks like what you've cast or
Let me
not.
uncheck it. I
If
can't
it-
uncheck it.
Yeah, yeah. You have -1 invisibilities, huh?
That's right.
Here. I'll get this fixed. Hold on.
I guess I don't know how to consume a spell without checking the box.
In your actions, your powers tab or whatever, like you hit the cast button. That's it. That will consume it.
Okay.
Let me see here. Do you have 5 first levels memorized? 1, 2, 3, 4. You have 6 first levels memorized.
Yep, that's the right number.
Why did it? Okay, yeah. And all right, I think you should be able to memorize your second and third level spells now. Maybe. If you're changing them, which I don't know. Man,
Looks good.
Fly is such a cool spell. I like that spell.
Yeah, I don't know it. It's in a scroll.
Oh, okay. All right.
I thought that we had fly in one of those spell books.
Was it a spell book? Okay.
Well, I think
I
one
know
of
I
the
don't.
fungus books
I don't
had
have
it.
it memorized.
Or maybe it was John. I don't know.
I think it's Timon's book.
Might be. No,
I think
he only had
it was-
illusions.
I think it was in 2 of the books. I think it was in both of the books that we got from the fungus guy.
Yeah, I agree. So you guys head back to town now? After your eventful night? All right. Get out of here.
Did I find my rock?
Sure.
Awesome.
Now you don't have to cast the spell on
Although-
another.
Would have been fun if one of the gnolls was like, "Hey, orange rock." Just start walking off with it, and then wham.
I'm blind. The rock made me blind.
All right. So back to that place.
Let's go see if Histon has a new girlfriend.
I hope you memorized all the same spells again, so you can cast it if it didn't work.
I have invisibility and charm person. I always have those.
Because you never know.
I never know.
Hey, when you walk in, she
Uh-huh.
seems real happy to see you, Histon.
All right.
The
I
bartender's
forgot her
looking.
name.
The bartender's looking at her kind of weird. It's not Cindy, I can tell you that much. It's
Lodris.
Lodris, yeah.
Can we take our normal table?
Sure. It's pretty early. This place isn't real busy in the morning.
Hey, Lodris.
You can
We're
even
back.
you can even get breakfast for a couple silver.
Nice. All right. I shell out some silver.
Cool. Yeah.
I know we were here the other day asking around, but have you learned anything about Garmin since last time?
Already failed.
Who's Garmin? Oh, that guy.
The guy, the wizard guy.
Sorry, I didn't know it. I don't know his name. Well, okay, she comes around. She kind of whispers to you.
Mhm.
Yeah, like I'm pretty sure he got sent down the river.
Down the river. What? Where does that mean?
All right, shh, don't tell anyone. All right. Like my boyfriend Tolub, he's a smuggler and a bit of a pirate, I gotta say. He got paid to get some guy who looked like, I guess, this Garmin guy to haul him out of here. Apparently there was some boat down on the coast waiting for him. Apparently, they whoever it was really wanted this. I don't know anything about him really. I did see his face, when the sack wasn't on it, briefly.
So where does Tolib take these people?
I mean, I don't know. Toll just takes him down the river. Whoever was waiting for him took him there. One sec, my dog's trying.
Ask her if Tola will take us down there too.
Take us down the river?
No, we just need passage down the river.
He's not here right now, but he'll probably be back in a few days.
Okay. Do you think he'd take us down the river? Not as prisoners or whatever, but passengers.
That's not normally what he does. Normally he's smuggling cargo and stuff.
Well, maybe he'll listen to you, right?
I can try. For you.
Aw.
Where does
Tolib work out of?
What do you mean?
Like, where is he based out of? What part of town?
Oh, here.
Oh, this bar.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's not here right now. Him and Grud, they kind of lead the band, but neither of them are here right now. They're both out doing whatever they do. He brings me nice stuff. I don't know. I don't know what this guy did. He must have done something bad for them to be hauling him off like that.
What are they off to doing right now? Do you know?
I don't know. I don't really ask them about their business much. He tells me to stay out of it, so I do.
Okay.
And I if you just want to go down the river, like, you should just hire someone to take you down the river. I don't think you want to ask Tolib. It's not really. I mean, he's not the nicest guy. It's to strangers.
Do you know where he keeps people before he takes them downriver?
That's not something he normally does. But this guy, yeah, he kept here. He made me keep him here.
Okay.
In the back room.
Do you mind if I confer with my associates here for a moment, privately?
Sure.
All right.
The guy was only here one night. It seemed like, I don't know. Tolib was scared of someone. He had to do it. This other guy made him, I guess.
You don't know the name of this other guy?
Larath or something like that. Lyric, maybe. Lyric.
Okay.
I don't know. I've never seen him. I just mentioned his name. Yeah, okay. Can I get you any drinks? Can I get you some food?
Yeah.
Yeah,
sure.
You like, I can see those rations poking out of your backpack. Tell you what, I'm gonna go fix you something nice.
Thank you.
You don't need to eat those dry rations.
All right. What else should I be asking our new friend here?
I guess we would want to know, like, the name of his ship would be helpful.
You guys noticed the bartender during that conversation? He was like down here doing whatever. By the end of that conversation, he was like all the way down here, full on eavesdropping, looking like he could not believe what he was hearing. And if he sees you looking at him, he just kind of coughs and turns around and polishes some glasses.
That's a fair point. We probably should have had this conversation outside or somewhere more private.
But don't worry, Hank will pull out his rock of silence and throw it over there.
If you could have permanent silence, I'm sure he would.
All right, name of ship. Anything else?
I don't know how much she's really going to know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds like she doesn't know much.
But if he was in love with you, maybe we could get information out of him.
Did we have exactly when he had been shipped out?
No, we did not.
No.
Yeah, when was that one night he was here? Maybe that's something you should ask. And then,
and if she wants to take a walk along the shoreline with you.
moonlit stroll. Let's see. Anything else? She said she didn't know where he just went down the river, not where they
Right.
went.
We just got to be
She
part of
doesn't
his
know.
cargo. We can all hide in the bags, and then
We've
fix
got
it
bags.
downriver.
Nice. All right. That's pretty much all we need. It's like when.
Although I don't really have any particular interest in this Garmin guy. I don't know why you guys care so much. I'd much rather help Sven help his dad.
We'll get there.
I mean,
Histon seems
Is
awful eager to rescue this guy so he can give him all of his money.
Well, Sven wasn't paying him anything. Histon was.
He's my
Do we
mentor.
need-
I owe him emotionally.
For real though, if you guys are going on an ocean voyage to save Garmin, like I'm gonna have to prepare for that. So let me know.
So that was the other thing I was going to bring up. Is there anything we need to ask her about the temple?
I
if she
guess
heard anything about the golden skull,
or just like
About the temple in general
there
would
must
probably be a better.
no
starting
good
point.
evil temple people that come here from time to time. Although I don't know how we would distinguish them.
Sounds good. I wait for her to come back.
All right. Eventually, she does with a big ol' plate of food. One moment.
And oh yeah, we told Histon, keep your conversation down a little so the bartender doesn't hear you.
I'll take care of it. Don't worry.
Why did we just get experience?
Knowles.
Am I level 6 yet?
I doubt it. That wasn't a whole lot. All
I
right. She
healed
comes
somebody
back.
today.
She comes over by Histon. She just like piles a huge steaming plate of food in front of him. Eggs and sausages. And
This looks delicious. Thank you. I had a
that-
couple more questions for you.
oh, well, okay. She was about to go get more food for you, but okay.
Hold on a second. Do you know the name of Tolib's ship by chance?
Yeah, it's the saucy wench.
Nice.
She seems a little embarrassed when she says that.
Also, do you know when that Garmin guy was here when he was held over?
Oh, that was probably 2 months ago. Maybe a little less.
Right.
Like the end of Flame Rule.
This one's kind of strange, but there's this Temple of Evil or something around here. Do you know much about that?
Well, I know the stories.
Okay.
But I was just a kid back when that whole battle happened.
I see.
It was like the battlefield is, not far from here. Maybe a day's travel.
Nobody stops by
Emerald
talking
Meadows.
about it. Nobody comes by talking about it.
Not that I don't know.
Okay.
I've heard whispers that maybe something's going on there, but I don't worry myself about that. And
Sure.
Definitely, Tolob's not involved, if that's what you think.
All right. One last favor.
He just steals from the rich people, and he redistributes it. See, look at these earrings he gave me.
Nice. Yeah. One last favor. Can you tell the guy at the bar to mind his own business? Leave us alone. Tell him to forget he heard anything.
Hey, Skull. Hey, mind your own business. You didn't hear anything.
Perfect.
He goes in the back.
That's
Cool.
going to be a problem.
So yeah, let me get you some breads, and like there's a really good soup I'm working on too. I'll be back.
Alright. Are we gonna have to kill Skull?
Hopefully not. You just alienate the entire time when we're here.
I've never destroyed a whole town in Dungeons and Dragons.
First time
What is
for
that?
everything.
What is a town worth?
You did set a bookshop on fire though, or
We
maybe you were just there when
I know of at least one group that has killed a town.
Or Brendan
killed that whole town, not on purpose.
Oh,
Whatever.
with the crimson
Yeah.
mist. Yeah.
Wait, with what?
That's why that campaign had. You were still around for that, weren't you?
For
Or was
No,
that
that
the-
was
Was that the 3E
that was 3E. That was Kyle's game.
game?
I wasn't in it, but I heard about it.
What?
Well, that I was running the game, but Kyle was playing it. Yeah,
Oh
it's
yeah,
Rep and Ethic.
yeah. They were playing Raphanathic, and there was like a shade in armor, and they didn't realize that it would just reform in the armor, so they took the armor to town,
Yeah, they
Put
had
it
in a
in our
bag of holding.
put it in the
Yeah.
bag of holding, left it for like 3 days, so it had time to reform, and then summon a bunch of shades.
It was like a mist, like a sentient undead mist. Yeah, blood mist. And whenever it killed anybody, which it did pretty quickly through like Constitution drain, they'd rise up as a mist in like D4 rounds or something.
Well, that was a misread on
That might
my
be.
understanding, because it was supposed to be that it was like if it was a high enough hit dice, it came back as a mist. Otherwise, it was supposed to be a vampire spawn.
That might be true.
But yeah, they let it loose in the middle of town, and it quickly destroyed town.
They didn't let it loose.
Did you guys
that
actually?
doesn't sound like your fault at all.
I feel like
No.
you. I can't remember if you were just talking about doing it or if you guys actually started killing like commoners just so they couldn't be turned, like as it was heading towards them.
No.
I know it was at least under discussion.
I hadn't heard that part before.
I don't think I would have started this discussion.
That might be true.
Awesome.
Might have saved the day. But yeah, they just had to write off that city after that.
The best was when I had a protege that had like a 25 charisma that was our bard and sang songs about us, and then I got bored of her and left her in town. And then she wrote horrible songs about us and how we suck. We kept losing on her. But then the zombie menace
If you're
killed
able to
her.
renew, it's easy.
This is a
I was
good
gonna
day
say
for me.
I remember the zombie menace. I don't think we caused that, but I seem to remember a couple towns got destroyed. Because of it.
Like it was in Nolan the Fighter's back history. Like he fucked up the initial encounter where he was like the sheriff. 'Cause
Okay.
he could have contained it and he didn't.
As long as they have 2 slots, it should be fine.
But as a party, we didn't kill that town.
Correct.
All right. Where are we going?
Where are you going?
I mean, I would still like to try and see if we can find anything out about handling dangerous relics.
You earlier referred to your chainmail as a relic. I don't know if you know what relics are.
That was a mistake.
Well,
I'm sorry. Did you guys ask me a question? I might have missed it.
nope.
I think
Okay.
we're just telling what we're doing for sure next.
Well, do we want to go trumping off after Garmin, or do we want to? I mean, is this temple thing? Is that going to be time critical? Do we need to get there and save the day?
I think an ocean cruise is probably a bit long to delay. I would be very concerned about, wars starting for sure by the time.
Yeah. All right, so let's start looking into this temple. Is this a good place to set out for the temple? Do we make
It's
this
pretty
our
close, but
home
this
base
is
or
a
whatever?
bad city.
Lodris comes back. She's got a bunch of sandwiches all wrapped up. She gives them all to Histon. Not you guys, mind you. Just Histon.
That's fine.
But it's like 10 sandwiches.
Huh? Thanks.
Yeah.
What do I owe you?
The secret's the horseradish sauce. Oh, no, it's on the house.
Oh, thank you so
And,
much.
Shoot, I had her come out for a reason. No, I can't remember.
Cindy?
No. She's not. She is not, never has been Cindy. I don't know what you're talking about. We were just talking about the temple, right?
Yeah. This is a good place to make our base of operation, I guess, for setting out to the temple.
Oh, well, if you guys are going to be, in the area, there's a house for sale here.
Sorry, there's a what?
A house. A house for sale.
Oh. Sounds kind of pricey.
It ain't all that. Can I
And
get
it
rest
sounds
of you? Can I get rest of you anything? Friends of Histon are a friend of mine.
I think I'm good for right now.
I mean, I'll take another drink.
You got it.
I will pay for all of my food.
That's good.
This feels pretty over the line already.
That's right.
Anyway, yeah, she's teleported. All right, there we go. Anyway,
House for sale, huh? Well, we could get ourselves like a little base of operation and then work out of this town. Unless you guys don't think this town is worth coming back to.
Yeah, I don't like for rent would be more our speed, I would think. Like for sale,
just camp in the woods every night. You'll be fine.
Yeah.
Definitely won't ever go wrong.
The issue with buying it is then what do we do with it when we're gone for like a month because we left back to Verbabank or such, right?
We can sell it back.
Burn it down.
Or we could just, come back and kill whoever moved in.
Awesome.
See? Told you Hank would like it.
I mean, if we put appropriate signage on the door, then if anyone moved in, they would have it coming.
Upon our return, anyone squatting will be executed.
All right. Well, what's your overall plan, guys, so I can prepare for next week?
Sounds like the temple.
All right. So here's the thing. If you do go after Garmin, I need to know in advance, because basically you're saying, screw Temple of Elemental Evil, we're going to do the Slaver stuff, and I will need to switch gears. Just so you know. Which is fine. I have no problem doing that. It's just, I need notice.
I think the temple stuff sounds good.
All right. And then are you guys going to, like, I was clicking some buttons when you were talking. Are you looking at the hostel here to sleep in, or?
Well, how much is the house? I mean, I guess we should find out, but I wouldn't want to outlay too much cash.
It is a 2-story house with like a cellar. I wouldn't call it a basement, like a cellar. And it's a little worse for wear, but it'll keep the rain out, and it's 800 gold.
Woo. Not possible to rent it?
No.
So here's a question for you. Let's say we did buy it. What can you estimate, given the town and everything, what are the odds that we'd be able to sell it for about what we bought it?
Hackmaster real estate style.
There must be a hack journal on real estate.
Well, it turns out Lodris will give you the lowdown.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, not a lot of people buy houses here because no one wants to live here.
Yeah,
Sure.
because it's a town of smuggler evil and slave tradery.
So chances are, like, selling it would be hard. This one's been for sale for like 2 years now.
That
No
was
one
gonna
really-
be my question is how long has it been for sale?
But maybe you can leverage that to get a lower price. Who knows?
Okay. Might be worth it.
So we asked her.
On the other hand, the inn essentially is about a gold a night per person. So that includes like some meals and basically breakfast and a dinner.
Seems like a better deal. Although we don't want to stay at this inn, I guess.
You guys have been avoiding the inn every night, so I figured there was a reason. Maybe there wasn't. Maybe you're just really cheap.
You said we wouldn't
Den
want
of
to stay
thieves?
at that inn.
And that too.
The people here are shady, so yeah, that would be a reason. But I'm just saying, you guys had said that, but now you're immediately like going back on it. So I wasn't sure what was going on. It's definitely gold wise much cheaper. Just get your mage to cast like one of those instant fortress spells. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Did we ever deal with Charles's evil priest man, or no?
He escaped.
He's just out in the wild somewhere.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember he killed his protege, but I don't what.
And he ran off with all of our magic items to date.
Yeah. Good times, man. That was a good game. Anyway, well, you guys can think about where you're staying. You don't need to make that decision right now. Chances are you're heading out this morning anyway.
I like the Knoll Woods.
I mean,
Make a big circle of body parts around us.
They'll never bother us again.
given enough time, you'll be the ones on the wandering monster table.
That's true. That's true.
You did see brigands one night too. They just had no interest in.
Did they see us?
There could be werewolves out there though.
Could be werewolves. You too could be a werewolf.
And actually, you don't think they did see you that night.
All right.
All right. Send me some MVP votes.
Okay. When we get out of there, I'll when we get out of the inn, I'll ask Histon, hey, you want to go make another friend and get us a cheap house?
I don't know. It's morally questionable.
I agree.
So, how long does that spell last? And then, what is her reaction going to be when it's over?
Yeah. I don't know.
How long does it last? Ridiculously long.
It could be a day. It could be.
It depends on
months.
her intelligence.
Yeah.
And-
So far,
and-
she
While
doesn't.
is the
She
owner
doesn't
of a
seem
bar, She doesn't
stupid.
strike me as, but she doesn't strike me as a 21 ant either. So I'm guessing
Also-
it's not
also
the
true.
day.
Also true. She seems fairly average.
when you come out from under that though, are you
You
You're like,
remember
hey,
everything.
you remember everything?
She
Yeah.
doesn't know why she felt friendly, right?
Right. But you might immediately be suspicious. Like, I don't know. It could play out any number of ways depending on. It also depends. Like, if she comes out of it 2 months from now, chances are it's going to be a blip, at that point, assuming she doesn't have constant interaction with you. If she comes out a day from now, it might be like, wait a minute, what was going on there? I mean, do keep in mind, this is a world where magic is real and charm person is a thing that is not, like, people probably know it's a thing that exists, right? So it's not They might not know they've been charmed, but it's not a stretch for people to know, wow, some sort of magic probably happened. I mean, that's the world they live in. I mean, I made the joke before, but honestly, in some ways, it's the equivalent of, did someone roofie me? I mean, like, it literally could be like that. So
Let's just hope it lasts a long time.
just keep casting it. Go visit once a week and recast.
Visit every month.
Is there a way you could cast it on a letter that triggers when she opens it? We could just keep sending her letters.
Confetti bomb.
Glyph of charming. Oops.
Yes, it's our nice guy.
All right, MVP me.
All right.
Oh, I got 2. 1, 2.
Is it not?
Oh. Hey, Eric, I need to give you some magic item XP. I also need a better way to keep track of that.
I've been tracking it, but
What have I given it to you for so far?
the boots twice.
All right. Trying to see if I've been decrementing it on the boots. I don't even have a value on the boots, so that's a bummer. The boots aren't ID'd, are they?
Nope.
All right.
It's 3 weeks on the boots and 1 on the cloak.
Yep. So
Oh, there's something I forgot to tell you.
Yeah.
So my typical ritual for when I am on watch, when I need to be on watch, is that I will have the staff out.
Okay. That's actually a good idea.
So I didn't think of it tonight, but I mean I thought about it in the past, and I just want to put it on the books that is my intention to. Oh yeah, that's going to be my thing. If anyone wants to do it as like during the handoff, I mean that's fine. I also don't. It's fine if you guys don't care.
Yep. We have a tie, so I'm just going to split it. So it is Hank and Histon. I really wish I didn't have to like go into your sheet, click on the experience thing to do individual awards. All right, and best hit was Marlowe
Correct.
for 26.
26.
You guys had some good competition for it tonight, though.
Yeah.
All right. I think I've clicked all the buttons. All right. Sounds like we'll probably go to the temple next week. I do have a side adventure I can do if we ever start getting burned out on depending on how you approach the temple, it might be a big combat grind that we all hate. And if that's the case, we should talk about that and then either just, be like, nah, we're done with this module or something. I don't know. But I'm not sure how it's gonna go. We're gonna find out. I like trying out all the old modules and playing them. I'm not sure about this one, how it's gonna be.
Okay.
So we'll see. But also, I've got a side adventure kind of in the wings that'll change up the pace. And tonight, actually, we had a lot more non-combat stuff, though, so it worked out anyway. All right, we will end it there. Does anyone know of anything I need to do bookkeeping-wise? I don't think so.
Bookkeeping? No. You put a message in general chat, right?
For
And blind fighting?
Yeah, I'm probably not actually going to do that, though, because the more I think about that, that's going to be hard. I think we're just going to do it the way we did for you, which is just you. You
Okay.
manually do it a little different. We need to get. Oh, wrong Discord. Yeah, there we go. We got to get the spellbook info stuff for.
Okay.
I'm not saying you have to do that, by the way, Dave.
It's fine. I already know. I'm pretty sure I know where all my notes are from that anyway. So.
Like, I like the page thing, the page count thing and all that. I'm like, yeah, this is how many you fit in the book. Now you need another book. Like, for me, I don't know. I dig that. It's not real important, though. The important part is the general
Money
cost of
cost.
scribing a
Yeah.
spell, just so we get that.
All right.
Is there like a small handwriting talent so that you can use less pages?
There actually might be.
Yes.
In the spell slinger's guide, I believe yes.
And you can take longer to scribe spells to try to use less pages, I think, too. Because it's Hackmaster, and why not? All right. Well,
Is there a release date on Expanse Book 9 or no?
No, it's just here sometime. They did announce the name.
for what?
Expanse
The
Book.
last Expanse book.
Oh. Wait. I'm 2 behind now, not just 1 behind? Yeah, I must be.
No. Well, wait. I don't know how to take that. Like 9 isn't out yet. So are you suggesting that?
I haven't read since there was a big jump in the timeline.
Oh, then you're 2 books behind, probably.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Because I was pretty sure they were kind of like trilogy. Which probably isn't the right word at that point. But yep, see ya.
But
Yeah.
I don't.
I'm heading out too. See you guys.
Later, Dave.
I don't feel like book 8 ends at a point where you're not like, oh man, what happens next? I think it's fine to read them now.
Oh, that's nice. I just, the time jump actually made me, I should turn off my stream.